likes to drink whiskey. My girl likes to drink wine. My girl likes to drink beer and scotch, bourbon and moonshine. Yes, I love my baby, but she's drunk all the time. When the night is early, she's drinking out of a glass. As the night progresses, she's drinking out of her flask. My friends say I'm crazy, they say that this won't last. My girl likes to drink whiskey. My girl likes to drink wine. My girl likes to drink beer and scotch, bourbon and moonshine. Yes, I love my baby, but she's drunk all the time. When she's high, she's high. When she's low, ain't no middle ground. Just passed out on the floor. When she wakes in the morning, all she wants is more. My girl likes to drink whiskey. My girl likes to drink wine. My girl likes to drink beer and scotch, bourbon and moonshine. Yes, I love my baby, but she's drunk all the time. It's early, she's drinking out of a glass. As the night progresses, she's drinking out of her flask. My friends say I'm crazy, they say that this won't last. My girl likes to drink whiskey. My girl likes to drink wine. My girl likes to drink beer and scotch, bourbon and moonshine. Yes, I love my baby, but she's drunk all the time.
Guys, hold on.
Power off.
Let me find my YouTube channel so I can talk to you, Doomsday and Heathy and Coach and Lori and Bunny. Welcome, Victoria. I'm fine, thank you. How are you? I think I need to retitle that live, or was it a yeah, of course, yeah, it was a live stream where I killed that bug. It's getting traction. The title isn't that good though. I guess it was funny. I don't know. I don't have a problem with people finding me entertaining, but like I was legit straight up serious that night and I was like so stressed out, man. If anyone remembers, I almost peed myself. Almost peed my pants. Hi, Space. Hi, Tyler. Bunny Boo. Hi. Hi. I don't know. I didn't get caught up on anything today. I know that. Hi, Val. I sent G the link per his request, and he said that he would proceed to send links to other people. However, because I knew this is the difference. Like I'm not that what am I looking for? Incompetent. So because y'all know I'm working with some fucking very low budget equipment here. So anyway, I already made sure because I know how StreamYards does. My internet doesn't like StreamYards window open with other. So I do. If you would like a link through the Twitter or Gmail, let me know and I can send it to you. I think without dipping out. Which if I do that, I always do come back. So you guys can say whatever you want about me, but I do come back when that happens. I do. But G has the link now, and he said he was going to send it to people. And if he was doing an after chat over there, then I don't understand. Like, because as soon as I like clicked off it, he was like, and now we're in the after chat. Well, if there's an after chat there, then why did I go live? I didn't even want to. Can't we just go there in the after chat? I'm super confused. Oh, and I just wanted to make sure, everybody knew that it was me and I'm perfectly in a perfunctory condition. Okay. Let me see what everyone is saying. Hello, Nikki F. Did I say hi, Space? Hi, Spacies. Love you, baby. Hi, baby. Okay, Jenny. Well, I'd have to, if I'm going to send you the link, Jenny, I'm going to have to do it on the Twitter. It'd be easier if you DM me real quick first. What do you mean some people are coming? Like, I didn't even want to go live. I don't know why that we couldn't just hang out over there in the after chat. I showed up literally when he was like shutting it down. And then he always does that. Well, Holly's going to go live and like dumps it in my lap. Oh, fuck. I forgot to unblock Will B before I went live. Shit. Whoever's blocking Will B, can you please stop doing that? I forgot to look at the fucking moderators or the, yeah, see, because I wasn't prepared. That's what happens when you're not prepared. I can't remember everything, you guys. I am an unprofessional YouTuber. I'm not that good at this. In case that's escaped anyone's notice in the last like 5 years, I'm not very good at this. So there's that. The noodles pick has been used to troll chats all day today. His anger towards women makes so much sense now. Well, yeah, I said that I thought that he might be an incel. Actually, I don't even think I said that about noodles. I more or less feel that way about Queen Goiter and the Dingleberries. Those two, you know, and I would not like, I never watch either of those people. And like just the level of like clips that, or well, all three of them really, including the Goiter, but I guess the Dingleberry and Poodles were like why does my name have to be brought up? And now I'm mentioning it, which is stupid. But if you go back and look, I do full on streams, videos, etc., and don't even mention those people. Like, I'm sorry, you people, you don't exist to me. I don't sit in your side chat when you're talking about all this plotting and all this stuff. Like, well, and then Mark Terry, this is the link that I got, and it would make an excellent. The person who sent me this, not link, the person who sent me this clip, when you sent me the clip attached to the other clip of me where he did it to me, it was a clip of Dingleberry talking to Poodles saying, yeah, well, is it going to be a nuclear bomb when you drop this or just an atom bomb? And then that's Poodles asking Dingleberry, because Dingleberry again has some sort of receipts that we all know this motherfucker isn't going to fucking produce because he's a huge ass liar. And then he's like, well, it's just an atom bomb, but I'm still working on it. Like he's got some, like he works for the goddamn CIA. What the fuck is this idiot talking about? And then the person, you who sent me that clip, then you sent me a clip right after it where he did the same thing, where he hyped up how he was going to drop the receipts on me. And it was going to, nobody was ever going to be the same in the boy again. Because, and then he couldn't take it anymore. He was so excited. He was like, because I'm going to show how this cunt tried to break up my marriage. Oh, yeah, she pursued me romantically. And then fucking Goiter all got like, whoever sent me that, and you know what? You should have made a video. Get a channel. Because if you would have put that in like a video format, and I understand the hardships that come with that you might have to like slow it down or speed it up to change their voice. Just throw a fucking throw a shit emoji over Dingleberry's face, and throw a fucking elbow macaroni cocktail weenie over Poodle's face, and then you can't get struck. You should have made a video. That's awesome fucking content. All right, I'm sorry. I just went on a fucking tirade. I'm sorry. Did you guys, that made sense though, right? Did that make sense? Not everyone was unmuted. I don't know what you mean. She said you were having after chat. Right. So I didn't know if he meant, right. Yeah, so I just did. Okay, thank you, Johnny. I'll send you your link right now. I'm just saying, like, I Space, the FBI, the CIA, Any of these, I mean, we're talking about the KGB at this point, Space, because apparently the fucking dingleberries is gonna drop not a nuclear bomb, right? Because he wanted to downplay it a little bit, didn't want to disappoint anybody. So instead, he and out of all the fucking clips that were sent to me today, this was the only one I happened to fucking click on because I trust the source. Like I like this dude that sent it to me. But this person should make a channel because it was funny. Because Dingleberry said the exact same shit. He was gonna blow shit up and fucking Poodles is eating this shit up with a spoon. So excited, just like fucking Goiter was, Queen Goiter, when he thought that there was. And then you know what happened, Poodles? The next day, there was no nuclear bomb. There was no atom bomb. Guess what, motherfucker? Fucking Dingleberries could not even produce a fucking fart. Okay. Instead, he had to come back and retract it all because it was all lies. So go hang on this motherfucker's every word and wait for the atom bomb. It's not coming, son. It doesn't exist. Funny shit, man. Funny shit. All right, hold on, Jenny. Let me get you real quick. If I dip out, but I think I prepared this time. I don't think I should, but if I do, I will be right back. Sometimes I get lost in the land of Oz. Oh, that's, if you heard that, that was Darby puking up some rawhide in the background. Pay it no mind. Okay. See, back to the good old days. My computer just sucks so bad. Jenny, it is absolutely 100% in our Twitter DMs, the link, because I am capable of doing that shit. It's just unfortunate that I fucking have to. All right, I know I missed a ton of people while I was talking. Hey, Michael, if you want a link, I don't know. I can't. I'm on my laptop, so I can't do it on text messages. So it's either got to be Gmail or Doomsday. If you want to go, my Discord, Doomsday, do you want to take over my Discord? I will give you admin. Somebody said they went in there the other day and there's a shit ton of people. I abandoned it in October of 2019. I just need somebody to run it. And I would be more than willing to pop in once in a while. I just don't have the time to run it myself. Please, somebody do this. Hi, Tats Marie Stefsky. Hi, my love. How are you, honey? What's funny, Boozy? Funny shit. What's funny? Oh, right. The atom bomb as opposed to the nuclear bomb, as opposed to the he can't even muster a fucking fart to entertain anyone. Get the fuck out of here. This fucking idiot. What an idiot. Hi, Barry. Okay. All right. Go relieve yourself and I'll be here when you get back. Jono, hi. Hi. Ah, Jojo, you scared me. Oh, I just breathed in my Dr. Pepper. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna have to somebody needs to share that video for me if they get a second. Heathy, if you can get a second, you remember the thing where the creature was on the wall? So somebody sent me this thing where it got nominated for some, I don't know, and then there were big YouTubers reviewing it and they were all cracking up laughing. They had to keep pausing. So, but I need to change the title. It's called something like Not Bats, Something Worse, but it's actually me in a fight with a bug. And I'm glad that people found it entertaining. But I'm also a little hurt because it was very stressful and I did not mean it. You remember how pissed I was getting at the jokes being cracked in the side chat? Because people were like, shoot it. And I was like, this is serious. I literally was having a fucking meltdown, man. Yeah, it was not a good, well, Doomsday, all I have to do, all right, we'll talk about it later, but if you if you are a frequent user of the Discord and you enjoy it and stuff, I absolutely need somebody to run my Discord. And I promise you, like, as far as just like, I know I don't have a lot of subs, but I always have like more people. Like, I like it could be a very healthy, active Discord, is what I'm saying. If I could like pay enough attention to it. I just can't. And it's set up really well. Like, I had it, it's all set up good. Very hot. Do you remember that? I don't even think it was a bug, to be honest. Do you remember that I'm not going to call, I refuse to downplay it and refer to it as an insect, because it was not. It was some sort of creature, and it moved really fast on my wall, and it didn't fly, which, it just, yeah, it was very terrifying. I was the only one, if you remember, and nobody would help me. Vale, and then I was so proud of myself when I electrocuted it. So I don't know. I didn't know that watching it, they were like, what's this lady? Oh my God, this commentary. And they were laughing so hard they were crying. That's not commentary. That's my natural fucking reaction, man. Like, it was horrible. I guess I get why the bats were such a big deal. I guess it's my reaction, right? Jackie, we don't have those here to my knowledge, but someone actually suggested to me after that video, when I closed up in on it, and just its motions and the way it reacted and everything, and the fact that everybody was making jokes, but once I fucking hit it with that like portable bug zapper and the sparks were huge, everybody was like, oh shit, that really wasn't just like a small insect or even a big insect. People have suggested that maybe it got, because this is not unheard of. It comes in on produce, like a scorpion could come in on somebody's produce somehow. It could be anything. I had bought that car from somebody from Arizona. I don't know. It could have came in on the back of my fucking pants. I don't even want to think about it. I don't know what it was, but it's not unheard of that it actually could be a fucking scorpion. I don't know. Most people think it's I lived in Louisville for like a year. Or what are those brown recluses? No, people thought it was is it a wood spider? Is that the big ones? But then, because it didn't have like huge long legs, but they said that they retract their legs in. So I think it was that, if I'm going to be honest. That's what I think it was. Yeah, Barry, it happens all the time. I'm not entirely sure, Jackie, what it was, but I was terrified just because I have a bug phobia. It probably could have been something way smaller, but I guess my reactions were entertaining. I'm not gonna lie, it was just like with the bats. I did gear up where I put on a hoodie with just my eyes showing, and I put on gloves, and I was fucking terrified, man. I was very scared. Wolf spider, thank you. What did I call it? A wood spider? Is that what I called it? You knew what I meant. Yeah. I don't know what it was, but anyway, apparently, and the video's not even that long. I think it's only like 30 minutes long, but it took me a good long time to species. Camel spiders are huge. I don't know what a camel spider is, and I don't want to. I don't want to know. I just can't believe that there were like big name YouTubers reviewing it. And they were like, she's hilarious. And that pissed me off when I watched that, because the whole time I'm bitching at everybody for not taking it seriously, but not everybody, because I'm pretty sure BB was in there. There were people in there. I think Val, were you there, Val? There were actual people in there that understood that. And like, I told my tragic story. My stepfather was mean and abusive. And when me and my sister were young, like any type of torture, he literally put moss in our shirts and would hold us down. You don't do that to like a 5 and 7-year-old kid, a girl, right? So like I kept explaining over and over, it's a phobia. I get it. I can't. It's a inexplicable fucking fear of something that doesn't seem rational. It's an irrational fear. Like, I get that. You can tell my brain that all day long. My adrenaline's still going, and I think this motherfucking thing on my wall wants to eat my face. That's what I think in my mind. I can't undo that, okay? Can't do it. No amount of shock therapy where they make me touch a fucking bug is going to help me. Hey. Jenny. Uh-oh, Jenny's going to probably take down. It's going to be my fault. Oh, no, you sound all right. I can hear you.
Can you? Okay. It feels like my audio is fucked again.
No, it's good right now, actually.
Okay.
Yep, it's fine. Well, I put the link to G, who asked me to, and where is he? And did you hear? Well, when he forced me into the live, there's a difference between asking me to do an after chat and asking me to do a live. He asked me to do an after chat the other night, and I said, yeah, I'll stick around, meaning I would host his after chat, not that I would go live. Then he said,
yeah.
Then tonight,
I think it was just a misunderstanding.
Right when you were ending it last night. No, you didn't.
I think you just weren't communicating correctly. Yeah. I think he'll show up. He asked you to send him the link, so he should show up. Hi, Sean. Hi, Coach.
Coach is here.
Hi, P2E.
Uh-oh. JoJo's got an issue. His son came home, and JoJo was taking his door off the hinges. And then his son asked, what are you doing? And he said, we've updated our privacy policy. So this could be in the range from you caught him looking at some porn to he knocked somebody up or he vandalized somebody's house. Like, it sounds kind of serious.
Hi, Julia.
Well, as a parent, it could go one of, you know what I mean? Like, JoJo's taking the doors off the hinges. I think something real must have happened.
Yeah, that's a little extreme.
Scribe wants a link. Scribe, I don't know you, and I would need your email or your Twitter, and I would need to know that you're not gonna warn me.
Hi, BB.
Nobody needs to see somebody milking a rigatoni again.
Yeah, nobody needs to see that Chihuahua dick again.
I said did I not say that it was no? It was. I've never seen a penis that size on a human.
That was embarrassing. Like, it's embarrassing. I'm sorry. I'm not just trying to be mean, but that's embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't understand. I'm super confused about why you would put that out there, other than thinking that like you are sure that it's not going to be traced back to you, because nobody would put that out there on purpose. Let's get that straight.
Yeah.
Somebody messaged me and said that I guess he's blaming it on somebody else, and then he got Nick the Racist saying, if Holly shares those, that's porn. What's that, Jenny? What's that thing? That porn revenge porn?
Yeah.
Dude, if you fucking porn somebody on a live stream that was not even mine, and then I send it to somebody else and it was on a public, that is not revenge porn, you dumb fuck. I could send it to 5,000 fucking people legally. Jesus Christ.
See, people in the chat are saying my audio sounds funny. Is it me, guys?
It's a little.
I don't know.
It was not unbearable. I don't know why people. There's not like a huge echo, or I don't know.
Right. I just want to be annoying. I don't know why. For some reason, it doesn't like StreamYards. I don't know why. It's so weird.
Well, people say that a lot. People who use StreamYards say that on Zoom. I don't know. You know, Sean the Brit, I said that I would do the Zoom. Number one, I cannot afford to pay for it. And number two, I do appreciate that you were going to give me your free whatever membership. But then you went over and taught WOG how to use it and not me. So, yeah. Trolls were showing it in the drama community. What, Hattie? The rigatoni? The tiny peepee? Wait until you see the video I made. Oh, there goes Jenny. I didn't think it was that unbearable. It's a little fuzzy, that's all. Because, like, for whatever reason, I don't know. I think so, a lot of times when people hear anything in the side chat, they find, like, every little thing, like, I mean, we used to tolerate Jilly Bean with a straight up echo of the actual chat because her phone, she didn't have any other device, so, like, you could hear it, and, like, everybody tolerated that. Okay, Fada, so I'm probably not gonna stay on long. Like, I would have absolutely stayed in G's after chat. I haven't been online all day. I wasn't gonna go online. And then he was like, "Oh, well, I'll go over to Holly's." And then, like, nobody from there. They're still in the after chat over there, which is what I would have rather. I didn't want to host anything. I don't really have very much to say right now, to be perfectly honest. Oh my God, Barry. But anyway, I think he's trying to, from what I understand, Poodles is trying to blame it on McHenry Loser now. So who knows? Somebody has a micropene. I don't know which one it is. I don't care. I never wanted to see either one of theirs, despite what I think both of them have actually claimed. And yeah, and also I'm putting together a video right now, and Waffles doesn't lie. And so if I can show you someone sitting in a chair with a certain rug and a certain floor, and then I can show you somebody fucking fapping their mini elbow macaroni in the exact same environment, you can deny it all day long, son. No, I'm not going to apologize. You don't deserve an apology to me because, Poodles, I used to come to your streams and be nice. You fucked with me first on your stream and also outside of YouTube. So go fuck yourself. Okay, Johnny. I didn't think it was intolerable. I feel like people are spoiled. Like, everybody's like, we can hear it. We can hear it. It's not unbearable. I don't know. Heather, I had like 4 people say that. Was there audio, or I think it was just the, dude, honestly, like, I didn't even watch. I watched it the first time that I opened it when someone sent me the clip. Didn't watch it. Well, I had to actually trim it down so I could send it to Miss Jenny. So I could revenge porn somebody with a fucking fapping that they publicly themselves put on a live stream. Come for me, police. You know where I live. Everyone on YouTube does. I'll wait. And I thought the only audio that I heard was like somebody had recorded Molasses laughing. So I don't know how we know. But then I had like several other people say it was his exact laugh. It's okay because I'm bad at proof and I'm bad at receipts, and I don't show receipts until I get backed into a corner because I'm lazy, and frankly, I don't care enough to do it. My phone is loaded with fucking information and shit, and I never put it out there. I have fucking people in Boyd's divorce paperwork from like 5 years ago. I'm not that into it. You know what I mean? But if these people want to press me, that's why I didn't put the video up today. I didn't rush it because I will definitely go fucking, CSI and show you the background and shit. So there's no way for Rigatoni to backpedal out of this. And I wouldn't even do that to anybody because it's cruel. But the shit that has been done to me that I don't mention, it's deserved. Full on deserved. And I'm done. And then maybe next time you'll think twice about fucking blowing up my phone in the middle of the night. I showed it last night on G's, where people were on another fucking channel shit talking me, saying stuff about wanting me to die, and suddenly I get on my phone I showed it. Text message, spammed. Are you prepared to die? It was quoting verbatim the people from the other fucking channel. And so who do you think? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, here we go. It's probably happening. Here it is right now. Yep, I knew it. I knew they were going to say that. Okay, so let's just look at what I deal. This never happened until you fucking pasta people got here. Fucking Camillo and Noodles. I know that you guys and the fake botter, whoever botter, and fucking racist Nick and all your bullshit. I know it's you guys. I don't care about your Google numbers. But this is what I deal with. I showed it last night on G's. Here we go. I'm getting spammed over and over and over. And this isn't the child porn that was sent to me, by the way. It was McHenry Cruiser, you dumb bitch. Noodles Botter, Mark, Terry, and John Camillo owns you, bitch. Is that so? Okay. It's fucking dumb shit. Like, stop obsessing over me. Stop talking about me. I do live stream after live stream after live stream where I don't bring you people up. I every day with this shit with fucking Camillo. The undead. Bitch, you don't exist to me in my life. You're sad. I feel sorry for you. Noodles, I tried to like you. You were an asshole. If anyone's owed an apology, it's me. Unreal. And Nick knows what I think about him, so. Hi, Heaven. Who am I missing? Hi, Layla. Have another drink, love? What, do you think I'm drunk? Get the fuck out of here. Whatever. This is why I didn't even want to stream, to be honest. Jenny.
Okay, is it any better now? Or no?
It's perfect now, actually.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, 100%. No, it was a little staticky before, and that's all anybody said, and I didn't think that was a big deal, to be honest.
I mean, we'll see. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying.
No, it's perfect now. I can't hear anything but you talking. That's it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so my phone's getting blown up ever since they, here's the thing, I'm not a dumb woman, okay? I've been doxxed a million times over in the boy and the drama community. Never, ever, ever do people start blowing up my phone. And the first time somebody did that shit, I actually have that it was from Camillo's actual phone number. That's the first person who did that to me that was like, die bat lady, over and over and over and over again. And then, that was his actual fucking cell number. And I can prove that too, but it's hard to prove it without doxing him because then I'd have to show his actual number, right?
Right.
Can't do that. But it's true. And you know what I'm saying is true. Then this whole thing with blowing up my phone with this type of shit has happened ever since he got in bed with fucking Noodles and Botter and fucking racist Nick. And so I know it's y'all for, there's nobody else on the internet trying to do this shit to me, okay? So, it's just so stupid. I don't know what they're trying to fucking prove or disprove or what, but, kicking down the door into this community, I guess maybe to an extent it worked with the boy, I guess. Sig features you guys. And fucking Poop, there it is, talks about y'all. But your HomeBase doesn't want you, man. There's no coming back from it.
I mean,
I forgot to say Dingleberry. I'm sorry, Jenny. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, G hardly ever talks about them.
According to them, from what I understand, G and I talk about them all the time.
Yeah, well, that's what they like to think.
Well, there could be a 5-hour stream and go isolate how many times we even acknowledge you people. And that's only when people are sending us shit over and over and over. And then we finally respond or whatever. You're not interesting content at all. I'd actually rather talk about Smelvis. He's got a better personality, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I would love to know what their end game is, you know? It just seems like they've got some kind of agenda that they're trying to achieve, and
Oh, there absolutely is an agenda, but I think it's just kicking down the door and because that's what I hear them I guess like I should play this clip. I actually listened to the full 13 minutes, but honestly, like I had a really upset stomach from a medication change, so I was on the toilet. I had my phone, and that was like, you know what I mean? I clicked on it, and this
all
clip
right,
is
way too much information,
well,
Holly.
otherwise I would never listen to 13 minutes of their bullshit in a row. I'm just saying.
You were
And I
stranded.
feel like Jenny, I feel like it's apropos. They're listening to their fucking content equals my shit. Okay? Sorry. That's how I feel about it. And
Mm-hmm.
they were talking about subs and you could gain a lot of subs from G and blah blah blah. I think that's the end game. The end game was to kick down the door, get into this community, and try to gain subs, get popular. I mean, clearly they want attention. There's no doubt about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What other end game could there be other than that? Gaining subs, building a channel, and whatever. Like,
Yeah, I agree. Hi, chiming in. How are you?
oh, I miss hi chiming. Hello, L'Oreal. Hi, Savannah, honey. Kimmy! What do you mean you haven't heard from me? I just texted you like 3 days ago. Kim got some shit. Rich Life fucking turned on her, Jenny, and said a bunch of weird shit about her marriage.
Oh boy.
Well, that's what I was trying to say to Savage last night when I guess Savage was upset because Lisa Lynn said stuff about her marriage, and I said that's exactly the same thing that why would you say that? Savage is not interested in whether or not Lisa Lynn and Rich are fucking. She simply said, I felt like she was trying to big sister her, where she was like, if you really don't like this dude, you're gonna get backlash. It's gonna turn out bad. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
heard. That's what I heard Savage saying. Am I wrong? That's what I heard.
Yeah, no,
Right.
that's yeah.
Right. So then her retaliation, Lisa's, is to attack Savage's marriage. Well, Kimberly Starr, has been friends with Rich Life for a long time. And then she had said something too, probably on his behalf, like maybe look out, don't put your heart on your sleeve, don't get you, whatever it was. I don't even think she even mentioned Lisa. Rich came out and did a live stream. Kim was so upset, like 3 or 4 nights ago, where he was saying, you're just mad, Kim, because you're in an abusive marriage. She's been married for like 25 years, perfectly happy, owns a business, lives on Long Island, beautiful family. Like, why do they do that shit? I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't know Lisa Lynn that well at all. Like I just don't. So I don't know. I didn't hear it, so I can't say. But yeah, I mean it's.
I agree, chiming. Savage seems secure. Well, Kimmy, I don't know if you knew that the same thing that Rich did to you,
Hi, Coach.
the same night Lisa did to Savage. So, I mean, if we wanted to put a microscope on it and some analysis, it sounds like they're insecure in their relationship with each other, because why are you coming out attacking other people's marriage when both of your people who are friends to you are just saying, hey, be careful, whatever. You know what I mean? It's just weird. Nobody can be an adult around here. Can somebody please be a goddamn adult?
Yeah, for some reason, it seems like the last 2 days, Noodles is on this rampage where he's been saying that for some reason Nicole Esqua is in charge of all of G's panels.
Oh, is that why she kept saying that last night?
Yeah,
Apparently.
What? She usually doesn't even show up until half the stream's over.
Oh, wait a second.
Like,
wait. Remember when I said about that 13 minutes because I couldn't get off the toilet?
Yeah.
There was, I'm sure everybody remembers that. Use it against me. I don't care. That was, I think that was the reference about the dingleberry he said he had done investigative work on who was running the show at G's, and then he said he couldn't pronounce Nicole's name. Nicole, what he couldn't pronounce it.
He obviously has no clue what he's talking about.
He was feeding Noodles information saying that Nicole runs G's stream.
He's got no clue what he's talking about.
But he's going to drop an atom bomb and show everyone that actually happened, Johnny. And it'll take me 15 minutes while I pooped to figure that out.
I mean, Nicole doesn't do anything wrong. Like, she comes up, like, literally when she wakes up in the morning. She's in the UK, so she's on a different time schedule than we are. You know, that's all there is to it. She comes in when it's halfway over half the time.
I don't understand. Okay, so listen, let's be rational about this. Jenny, you and I are critical thinkers. Why would they suddenly try to put shit like this? Why target Nicole? Well, apparently somewhere, somehow, Dingleberry's got his fucking twigs and berries hurt. He's butthurt about something Nicole said. Because we see his pattern. That's what he does. He picks somebody, and then he says he's got all this information on him. And according to him, she's running G's chat now, I guess, right? And he's going to drop this information, which we all know doesn't exist because it's simply not true.
Exactly.
So Nicole must have said something particularly butthurty to the Dingleberry for him to be doing this. And then Noodles is just biting that fucking bait.
Noodles is just running with this narrative that we're all a bunch of, like, we're all scheming and stuff, like, up on that panel. Like, what does he think we're doing? Like,
because that's what they do.
Does he think we're building an atom bomb or something?
I think that's what they do. I think they sit around all day and all their communications with one another and stuff is about all this. They're conniving. And so they just assume because that's their behavior, everyone else is doing it too. Yeah. When I talked to you about your job, you talked to me about my fucking stepmother in the hospital when we talk outside of you. We don't, when I talk to you on the phone, I don't fucking talk about plotting against the fucking pasta crew, dude. Like, we don't talk about that.
I mean, they're literally not that important to me. That I would bother
I gotta
to
block
talk
this
about.
number.
Okay.
Hang on. Let's see what they're sending me now. Oh, it's more supposedly child porn. I'm so glad that I fucking triggered you motherfuckers, because if y'all remember, Sean the Brit got me to turn my phone into the police department, and I wasn't going to do it. And they can trace the fucking Google numbers because they said that you can't get a Google number. You can't pay for it with cash. Whether you paid for it with PayPal to do this to me, or you paid for it with a credit card, it doesn't, or someone else, they're going to find you now. So now you just sent me more baby pictures, you fucking morons. And I've been waiting because you haven't done it since I turned my phone over to the police. And this is why Sean the Brit kept yelling at me to fucking do it. And I wasn't going to do it because I don't get that deep. But 201-50-5550, Camillo Noodle, you are fucked. Whoever just sent me this right now. I hope you fucking found a way to pay in cash for this Google number, because the police department is waiting. They just called me last fucking Thursday and asked me if there'd been more activity. You're going to get charged. Oh, and my conscience is not going to stop it like it normally would.
Hey, Nicole.
You are done. 302-254. You guys are in so much trouble now. Sean, you were right. Sean said it wasn't going to stop until I addressed it.
Nicole, I was just talking about how all of a sudden you are the mastermind behind all of G's
Unreal.
panels. I mean, it's just so ridiculous. So ridiculous.
I hope that you are sitting there right now, and I don't know whether it's Noodles, Camillo, some schmo they fucking got to do that shit. If Botter's a real person, if it's Nick, or if it's Nick, whoever just sent me that picture, you are now fucked. And I was mad at Sean for making me go to the police because I said I told you it wasn't that big of a deal. I didn't even go to the police, by the way. They came to me because subscribers called them, and the whole, Jenny, you know what I'm talking, the whole child porn thing came up, whatever.
Yeah.
They can see I'm not sending it to someone's sending it to me. You can't get me in trouble for that, you fucking idiots. Just like buying me views. If I didn't buy them myself, YouTube can see this. I can't believe that you just slipped up like that. I didn't even try. Wow. All right. Hey, everybody. Be continued.
Obviously, they're doing that to you during a live stream to try to get a reaction out of you. So I would suggest just ignoring it.
Yeah, I actually succumbed to Sean's bitching at me about letting the police have my phone. I didn't want them to have my phone for 3 hours. Not because I have anything to hide, because it's a pain in the ass. And I particularly don't like the police. I'm heavily tattooed. I've been profiled. I don't have a record. Y'all know that. I'm not a fan, okay? And I finally said I would go. I turned over my phone. They let me sit in the waiting room. They only had it for like 45 minutes, I think. And they asked me just last Thursday, after the first time in 3 weeks, if there was any more activity. I could play the fucking voicemail right now because I didn't even call them back. They just said, oh, we're just checking in, Mrs. Bleh. And I never even called them back. But guess what? You just fucked up because you just did it again with a different number. And they told me that it's so easy to get somebody. It's not like you're buying a burner phone with cash at a store.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Google number, which means you had to purchase it online. You didn't leave your house. How'd you do that?
Right.
It's called a digital footprint. That's what the police said. Well, they're going to find who just sent that to me, Jenny. Well, it's harassment.
Then let them find them, you know?
I'm just
let
shocked.
Them do their job. Let them find them.
My mind is blown right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing it now for a reason, because you're online and...
Well, it's not going to matter when they did it. The fact that they did it again after... Well, I said I wasn't going to go to the police. They didn't know I actually gave them my phone, though. Sean was the only one who knew that. You idiots. Oh, listen, it stopped. Wow. I didn't even have to block it. Is your little tiny peen all curled back up in its little turtle shell worse than it was before? Not even a mushroom now? Unreal. Yeah.
Keep calling me a catfish, Noodles. You look like a moron, by the way.
Who's a catfish?
Huh?
Catfish when? Where?
Oh, he's been calling me a catfish for weeks now.
Does he not know that you've met people in real life?
I've been telling him that, but it doesn't seem to register in his tiny little head.
Well, his incel mind is probably saying that because he wants you to cam up because he probably thinks you're very attractive, and he's trying to like pull you out to show him, like you'd ever show that motherfucker. Why? Yeah, so a cocktail weenie can turn into a very. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm saying.
It'll grow an eighth of an inch, maybe.
I think that's generous.
Exactly.
Because that would make it twice its size.
Yeah. No, I mean, I will cam up someday. I'm just going to do it on my terms and when I want to and with who I want to, not because some asshole tells me to.
I don't even understand why somebody would say that when there's a whole bunch of us that know you in real life. Like, it's like fighting a loser. Well, here's the thing. I get that because there are certain people that are newer and maybe haven't known you. And so people jump on. Listen, it's like the RSN thing. Okay. I said that. So I guess Dave was doing a live. He texted me. He's like, I just saw that clip where it looks like he raped her. And I was like, dude, there's a video on my channel right now where if this is my thing. If people, what I said to him was, it is easier and more, I guess, I don't know, intriguing for people, more interesting to take the salacious story as opposed to doing the research to actually find out the truth. You know what I mean?
Right.
The truth is, and it's all out there. Anybody can go on his channel and hear the recordings. hear the interview with the guy because it had been done with her and the mother. They set up 3 other men before him. It's all there if you feel like not being lazy and you want to go research it. But people don't actually want the truth. They want the salacious story, right? So him actually raping this girl is more interesting, and then it gives people content for their channel to go talk about, when actually everybody it's been proven it's fucking debunked. So like that's the same thing with you, right? It's easier to be like, well, I'd rather not even call Holly up and find out if she's ever seen Johnny or the person whatever, you know what I'm saying? Anybody who knows you, I'd rather just say she, and then these other people are listening, and then they just like, they jump on the fucking bandwagon.
Yeah.
They'd rather just be like, yes, she is a catfish for their own reasons. Maybe some of them are ugly fat women and they're jealous of you, or maybe and they want you to be fake and ugly and a catfish, or some of them are incels and they know if they hit on you like a fucking goiter, you're gonna fucking
goiter
him. So he doesn't want it. He would rather run with it and say you're a catfish. But the point, at the end of the day, it's simply not true.
No, I mean, I've met PW many times in real life. Like,
I don't get it.
He can attest to how I look. It's like, I don't get it.
That's my whole point. So
I don't get it.
It is just easier, I guess, for people to, and I'm not even going to give them a pass in that. I think that they believe it. I think it's a conscious choice. You can either and by research, I don't mean you got to spend fucking 1 million hours go looking to see if Jenny's a catfish or going to see if RSN is a rapist. I mean, you can spend minimal time, 30 minutes tops. Go talk to somebody. Go look at someone's video, whatever. You and PW on stream together for you. A video of CJ where he actually shows the recording where she says, if you don't do what I want, I'm gonna fucking say. She says her exact quote. I'll never forget it because I was talking to him in the fucking hotel room. She says to him, well, I'll just say you raped me. And he was like, well, why would you do that? Like, and he's got the recording. It was turned into the fucking police and he was never even charged. So I just don't understand why. Well, no, I guess I'm saying I do understand.
Well, I mean, I've told you before, Holly, I'm not the biggest fan of RSN, but I mean, that has nothing to do with our friendship. So it's not something that we discuss.
Listen, there's a lot of people that thought that he behaved grimy. There's a difference between somebody being a dude that you don't like because if he ever hit on you that way, you'd be skeeved out, as opposed to someone physically sexually assaulting a woman.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
I get it.
I've never heard you say that you thought that Captain Nampton can't even stand him.
Captain, you're alive and shit.
She will tell you that she knows that he did not sexually assault that woman.
Captain, I love you. Where have you been, girl? I miss you.
I love her too.
I'm so glad to see her.
Oh, I talked to her. I didn't know you missed her.
I love her.
I would have told you she's okay. Holly, I saw the video of the RSN mess. I wanted to ask you about it. Jackie, is it the original video from 3 or 4 years ago where he's sitting next to that girl in the hotel room?
She wants a link, Holly.
Cap, you want a link? Can you DM me really quick on Twitter so I can be lazy?
I had to do it, Captain.
It should listen. Captain knows I'm on a Twitter ban right now. I don't want to go on Twitter.
Hi, Layla. I wanted to say hi.
I mentioned it.
There were a couple people I missed.
I was on a tangent. I was on a tirade.
If I missed anyone in the side chat, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up.
Barry Mark Terry is their new target. Austin Gill. Who's... How is he a target? I don't target the guy. I don't. In fact, if you look at the history, this is what I said. If anybody wants to, you can believe whatever somebody throws up all over your lap, or You can be an adult, do the responsible thing, and research it before you make accusations. He is no target of mine or anyone else in HomeBase. In fact, we welcomed him with open arms. He was forgiven after he lied about stolen valor. He was forgiven after he claimed that I was stalking him and wanted to fuck him. Do you know how insulting that is to me and my reputation?
I want to state for the record that I never forgave him, and I've been calling him out
I know that
since day one.
Yep. And I would also like to say that I appreciate not just you, Johnny, but there are people in the chat who don't know me as well as you, and they never forgave him for doing that to me.
Right. Like, Lissa never forgave him. Lissa's been calling him out.
Never did.
Pagel's another one.
Pagel, absolutely. Yep. A whole bunch of you guys have had my back this entire time. Never you guys all said there was no coming back from that. And I was pressured to forgive him because he had said at that time, was that the time that he went to the psychiatrist and got medication 12 hours later? Or was it the apology because his son was dying of the COVID?
Yeah, it's hard to keep track.
Either way, I felt pressured to forgive him at that point because
I get that.
Right.
I get that. And it's not a bad thing to forgive somebody and try to move on, but when they keep doing the same shit over and over. Yeah.
And I don't care what anybody says, he is a misogynist fucking pig. The way he speaks to women is fucking disgusting.
Oh, he's an asshole.
He is so gross.
And get him on a panel with either Noodles or Anderson. Jesus Christ, it's a mess.
I don't even know because I can't even watch. I can't. Why is my dog freaking out? I saw a ghost in the basement the other day, Johnny.
You did?
Yeah, the first time in a long time.
Did they say hi or what?
Hold on, I'm looking. Captain, I thought you were going to DM me.
Come on, Captain.
I'll find her on my own if I have to. Hold on. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, you just scared the shit. I don't know. There was a ghost in the basement the other day.
Oh my God.
No, I didn't hear you. Holy fucking shit.
Holly just lost 5 years off her life.
I'm so glad I just peed like fucking 15 minutes before I came online.
You didn't poop yourself, did you?
No. It could have happened though. It absolutely could have fucking happened. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ, you scared me.
Plowing, and he usually, if he plows, because it's been snowing so much, he doesn't come home. He goes. I dropped him off at work at like 9 o'clock, which means he shouldn't be home until like 7 in the morning. I did not hear him come in. The dog started being weird, like he does all the time. And I was just about to tell you about the ghost in the basement.
Yeah.
And I watched, and on top of all that, I watched a whole bunch of like chills and nuke top fives earlier, where there were ghosts like peeking. I looked to my left to look at the dog, and my roommate literally peeks his head around the corner. What the fuck, dude? I'm so lucky I didn't just have a heart attack.
Captain says she has to reinstall Twitter real quick.
Well, how? Then just give me type it. If you're not Cap, just put it in your email then. I just can't send it to you on text message because that's on my phone, not my laptop.
Yeah, Izzy, she made me jump too.
I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to script. I just looked to my left, thought it was going to be quiet, wasn't expecting to see anybody, and somebody peeks in the corner just a little bit. And it's dark in the living room because the lamp's not on, and I saw a fucking silhouette, and I just watched a whole bunch of fucking nuke top fives.
Well, did you recognize who the ghost was, or was it like a family member?
I couldn't. So this is what happened. So like I pulled in the driveway, and I have like a bunch of different entrances to my house, but there's a side entrance that goes like right to the driveway. And when you open the side entrance door, it either there's like a half a set of steps that goes up to like the main floor of the house, and the other, just like 5 steps, not like a full staircase. And then the other half goes down to the basement where the washer and dryer is. Yeah. So I put the key in the door, and the basement light wasn't on, but the light to like the stairwell to the upper part was, and I saw motion. And I said to myself in my mind, because I do this in my house often through the years, don't look. If you see fluttering or something on your periphery, you just don't look.
Yeah.
For some reason, I looked anyway. And down in the basement, which was only very sparsely lit, right? Because the other light is at the top of the stairs going up.
Okay.
Not at the basement, right? So there's a corner. So, you know what I mean? On the right-hand side, there's 5 steps going up to the main floor. On the left-hand side, there's 5 steps going down to the basement. 5 steps going up, there's a light at the top of those stairs. And I clicked that on. Light go, well, I didn't click it on. No light was on, but I saw the motion. So I put the key in the door and I look again and I clearly see something. Do I not open the door, reach my hand in and flip the light switch, which flips the switch? I can't flip on the basement light switch from where I'm standing. I got to go to the top of the stairs to do that. I flip the switch, which puts the light at the top of the stairs on the right, the 5 going up to the main floor. And it barely illuminates the basement. And I literally see a figure and it, like a shadow person, whatever they say.
Yeah.
And it skidded off like, you know, to like underneath the steps. So I didn't.
Oh.
And there's been no activity in the house hardly at all for like a long time. And then that happened.
So they just like stood still, or did they move?
They moved out of my range of sight.
Okay.
You know, so at the bottom of the stairs to the basement, there's it's a doorway. So there's just that frame of reference is just a doorway.
Gotcha.
So when I look down to the bottom where the basement, and then it opens into the full basement, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a stairwell. So at the bottom of the stairwell, I see a figure in the doorway. And when I click the light on, I look back, which I told you I didn't want to look. I said, don't do it. But I did it anyway. And it so quick, like a fast, like shadow, like the silhouette of a person, but all black, moved to the right out of like my
Jesus
frame of reference. Right. And so now my fucking roommate knows that happened because a few weeks before that, we were both sitting in the other room and the kitchen faucet turned on full blast.
Oh, are you serious?
That's the first time anything that physical has really happened in years. Yeah.
Wow.
And he knew that, and now he just peeked around the corner at me, and that's why I screamed.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Izzy, if you had to change your pants, I'm so sorry, bitch, because I was 2 steps behind you. I almost did too. I am so sorry.
I mean, I know you've said that you've had family members that have passed away in that house, right?
7.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering if you could recognize
who
it was or not.
Here's the thing too. That's why I got complacent, because if the activity isn't really active, and then on top of that, if not a lot of well, it's my family, so like it's never been any activity I've ever witnessed has never been hostile towards. It's not like a poltergeist where a knife came flying at me or anything like that. It's like a smell of perfume or a closet door opening, and then you closed it the night before, and then the next day you wake up and it's open again. Or when you live by yourself, which I did for years, I know that nobody's punking.
Right. I mean, if you're going to have a ghost situation, that's the best situation to have. Like if you it's a family member,
I got really comfortable, but that basement one the other day, man.
Yeah, that would have freaked me out.
I'm not sure. I didn't have like a complacent feeling, so maybe something's telling me. And also I did have a weird experience the one and only time that I had amateur ghost hunters come here. There was somebody in the basement on EVPs, and they had gotten EVPs upstairs. They said it was my great grandfather. Everything was copacetic. It was almost like warm fuzzy feelings. It was my family. And then we're in the basement, and this guy's like, I feel something, a presence. He gets an EVP where the guy says he's the dude that died across the street. And the time that I lived here, used to know my great uncle. And he was like, well, I watch her sometimes or some shit like that. So like anything in the basement is doesn't feel like my family, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. I got you.
So I didn't, it was very, And if it was my family, I don't think they'd scare me, because leaving a perfume that smells like my grandma, or leaving a closet door open, or leaving a light on in the room that I know she died in, is not necessarily menacing. But having somebody fucking shock me, I'm clearly scared. Then I flip the light on and you flitter out of the way and you're a dark shadow. That to me doesn't feel the same way.
Has your family been in the house since the house has been built, or were there other people in the house before your family moved in? You know what I'm saying?
Not to self-promote, but there's actually a video in my stream there, in my they scroll down and there's one called My Haunted House. And my father goes through the whole history of the house. There was only one family, a wife and a husband, that the house was built for in 1906. Or no, I think it's been in my family since 1906. So the house must have been built in like 1905.
Okay.
And the woman that the house was built for just got married, and she actually died in the house.
Okay.
Other than that, since 1906, it's been my family.
Yeah, so it's pretty much got to be your family. Yeah.
I'm sorry if this is this, I wasn't paying I'm reading you guys.
I am too.
Yeah, because it's funny when somebody said how rude that ghost was. I agree. That's very rude. If that's my family, I feel like they wouldn't have done that and scared the shit out of me like that.
Very hot. I'm the same way with the closet doors, and that's only because from the movie Poltergeist. Like, I can't sleep with closet doors open ever since I saw that movie.
Well, actually seeing stuff physically move and happen, that's only happened to me twice. And those were actually recent. The kitchen stool, one of the there's videos up where you can see my kitchen. It's like there's bar stools at like a table, and I heard it sliding, and I peeked my head around the corner to look in the kitchen, and I literally saw it stop sliding as soon as I peeked in there. But I did see movement, and that was probably like a year ago. I think it was when my roommate first moved in, because there was other shit leading up to it, like about the way he kept asking me about the bar stools. He's like, "Why can't you push them in?" And it wasn't me. And then I saw that, and then that faucet thing where it just turned on that, and that literally just happened. Not even that. It's since Christmas time that happened.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm very interested in all of your shit. Not trying to bore you, but it really creeped me out because remember my roommate was in the hospital and I was here by myself.
Yeah.
I went to the store because there's a 24-hour store, and it was late. And I came back in, and I don't even typically use the side door, but because it was snowing and that was the only place shoveled, I happened to use it. I opened it with a key, and like I said, I told you what happened. And I haven't done laundry since.
Wow.
My washer and dryer is down there.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Jesus Christ.
Well, I can't do it if nobody's here, because like I don't want to feel that fucking presence.
I don't blame you one bit.
And I was a skeptic for years, man. I didn't believe in anything. I'm an atheist, man.
Yeah. Captain, are you still around?
She has not sent me anything in the Twitter. I'm sitting in the Twitter. Unless she wants to give me her email, but she probably doesn't want to put it in the chat. Oh, just, hey, Cap, give me I'm typing to her. Give me your email. Give me your email, bish. I will send you the link right now. Species. Do you have SB7 or SB11? I only ever used, when the amateur ghost hunters came, SB7 was the only technology out. And that's where the guy was saying, he was the guy from across, it was the first, he was like, are you Holly's family? Why can't I drop it here? Oh, are you messaging me on Twitter? Oh, sorry. I thought you fucking texted me, bitch.
Hi, Quinny.
I just responded to you, Captain, to your Twitter DM on my phone, thinking you were texting me. But it was a tweet. Yeah, I can drop it right here. There you go. Sorry. I misunderstood. Yeah, sorry about the ghost talk, you guys. I'd rather talk about that than those idiots that we don't even like. No, I don't need it now, Cap. When you just said to me, why can't you drop it here? I thought you meant the chat. I didn't realize on my phone, I have my Twitter pulled up on my laptop. I don't see a DM there from you. But it came up on my phone, so I assumed it was a text. I can't send it to you on text, but I just sent it to your twatter, so check that. All right, I'm coming back to the StreamYards. All right, Cap's got it. Sorry, Captain. There was a misunderstanding. I'm freaked out, man. The hairs on my arms are still standing up because my roommate just peeked in like that. Did I scream really bad? I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't that bad. You just startled me a little bit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry, you guys, with headphones especially. I'm super sorry. Oh, Queenie says such a beautiful pic, Jenny. Well, she's a catfish, don't you know?
Oh, thank you, Queenie.
Me too. Me too, Flower and Chiming. Me too. But they teach you about evil and strange things. Yes. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Right. But I don't, and that's why I am so resistant to that shit. I try not, I will explain everything away with science, even if never until I moved into this house have I been like as open to experiences, because there is, when you live by yourself for a certain amount of years and you know the history and you know what people say about living here and all that shit, that's one thing. But when you're here by yourself and you need to see it to believe it. And I'm not saying secondhand experiences. If I trust it, like Jenny, if you told me something happened to you, I would absolutely believe it. And it would be almost as good as it happening to me. But when shit that I have seen here since I've lived here, oh no, Jenny, fucking StreamYards. This is why everybody hates StreamYards, you guys. All right. StreamYards probably kicked Jenny because it does that sometimes, and we're still waiting for Cap. Space. I have an SB7 and an EMF meter. I don't have any of those things. They had an actual SB7, and that was where I heard the neighbor, and I was friends with him. He was friends with my great uncle who owned the house before I moved in. And they were both in their 80s, and they both lived here all their lives. And he would, if I didn't mow the yard in what he considered a quick enough amount of time, he would mow the lawn for me. And then when the amateur ghost hunter people with the SB7 were asking him, "Are you Holly's family member?" And they said no. It fucking freaked me out. But then he said he was the guy from across the street. And then my friend, the ghost hunter dude, said something like, say something to Holly that nobody else would know. And he actually said Ford lawnmower. I believe I have it recorded like 3 phones ago. And then he said something like, the amateur guy, he was like, well, why are you here? And across the street, you guys, it's not huge properties where I live or anything like that. Across the street is probably 115 yards, I would say. And he died in his garage, which is very close. Like his northwest corner is very close to like the southeast corner of my house. Anyway, it's not far. And then he said something to the effect that he missed being alive, or he liked to watch, like, because they asked him, well, why are you in her basement? And he was like, well, I like to see her, and I miss being alive. And then they said I fucking was freaking out, and then he didn't come back after that. They told him, well, this is making her uncomfortable. When she comes downstairs to do laundry, she feels like she's being watched. And he hasn't come back since. So I'm pretty sure, Space, that I feel like it was real. You know what I mean? This was a guy that I knew in life. He had mentioned something that only he and I would know. And he said it was sad that he missed being alive. He didn't say he was like suffering or anything. He wasn't stuck here, but he was visiting, I think is what he said. And it was because he missed being alive. And they told him, we are freaking her out. She feels like she's being watched. She can't come and do laundry in the basement. And that was the last time I've ever had that creepy feeling in the basement to that extent, until what I told you about when I opened the door last week or the other day. It was like 4 days ago when I saw the fucking Captain. Hi, Cap.
What's up, Polly?
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you sound good.
Oh, you sound good too.
Hi,
Where'd
Cap.
you go?
Jenny is she got StreamYards. That's why she hates it. She always has a difficult time when she's on StreamYards. It either fucks with her audio, and a lot of times it boots her, so she's got to fucking rejoin. I don't know why. I've never had issues with it, but I know other people do.
I rarely do. I've had it happen like once or twice.
To you personally, or someone got kicked off your panel?
No, me. I've never used StreamYards with a live stream. The only panels I've had were with Google Hangouts, like way long time ago.
Oh, right, exactly. So it's Google Hangouts was way better.
I loved Google. Why did they get this? Okay,
No,
because Google AdSense still signs the YouTube creators' checks.
Exactly.
Google, still like owns YouTube or whatever.
Right. I don't understand it either. I never did.
Hangouts. Why are we using stupid StreamYards and StreamYards?
I don't. No idea. Why do you have to use the secondary platform? I will never understand it. And it was a big pain in the ass. And there's a lot, I mean, kudos to StreamYards, because I think they've done a relatively good job. I mean, a lot of people use it and a lot of people like it. And you can use it for free to an extent. You have to pay for extra people and stuff, or a longer duration of time if you live a lot. But other than that, it's not terribly bad. But people do get like booted, it seems, a lot. I've never been booted or dropped out of anybody's StreamYards when I joined. Well, actually, I think most of the people I join use Zoom. So, but on my chat personally, people get booted off the panel like somewhat frequently.
Yeah, I've only gotten booted like naturally, I think once, and the other like 2 times with me using like naturally, meaning like I don't know what the fuck happened.
Right, we're gonna call it naturally. I like that. Yeah,
naturally, but like other 2 or 3 times, it's been because I put my microwave on, or like.
Well, and also, I mean, there are certain people that I don't know if it's their online service or you know what I mean. I'm not sure, but for some reason. Misfit Jenny is particularly vulnerable because she gets naturally booted all the time.
Naturally.
It would get frustrating. I can understand where she's coming from. Totally. Oh my God, Holly, I hope you're doing well. Lots of trolls around tonight doing stuff. Magda, it's fine. We're just doing girl talk. I opened with a little drama. In response to some bullshit, but other than that, I mean, I don't particularly.
Do I even want to know?
Dude, you're not going to be bothered by it. It's so far beneath your fucking sensibilities. I'm almost embarrassed to like tell you. Like, I don't even want to take up that time. Like, it's just. I'm serious. It's that fucking stupid.
Okay. It's like
I already know your reaction.
Oh my God. Okay. Lay it on me.
Good night, Sergeant. Well, have you heard anything about the Terry Berry?
I don't know who that is.
No, stay far away. It's some weird motherfucker who all of a sudden kicked the door down and it just acts very weird. And at first I thought it was an act, like for attention, because it seemed like very controlled. Like he could be very calm one place, but then at the next place he's going crazy. But now I actually think that he's like mentally unstable. And basically and I don't even want to give him credit and make it like he was a good troll, but he inadvertently trolled like G and HomeBase and me and a lot of us for, I don't even know how. It's been several months now. I feel like it's been at least 5 months.
Oh, but, and hi to everyone in chat. I started saying hi to people.
Everybody's saying hi to you. Everybody missed you.
Didn't finish saying hi, so hi everyone.
Hi,
yeah, I've been in the crime community like following this one case.
I wish that people would like, can you, you're still a mod, right?
No, I was going to say, you took my wrench. I don't really care.
Oh, see, and people are still hurt about it. Okay, when you get a second, type in the chat. I'd really like you to drop your link if there's like newer people here, or maybe they're from G's and they don't know you that well. But I say this all the time. Your content is so underrated and it drives me nuts. Like, your content is so good and you do not get the views that you deserve. And I swear to God, you guys, if you sub her and she drops something, take the time, and you're not going to get inundated with a bunch of fucking like notifications, because she doesn't, it's not like some idiot that fucking live streams 4 times a day every day with a bunch of bullshit. Like, it's a interesting video, and you should definitely, yeah. Thank you. All right, you need to drop your link, and then
I typed in the chat.
Well, there's stuff that I think that
you don't have to wrench me. I suck at wrenching. I have
to wrench you because I want you to drop your channel link so that people can go there. They're missing out on good content.
Wrenching is not like my thing. I can link drop all, but as far as me blocking and keeping order in the chat, you know that I'm like, I need someone to keep me in line. So I'm really.
The whole thing is, I typically only. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Just dropped your link too, but you are. Well, you've always been a mod for me. So I had a rogue mod, and I actually blamed it on Carlos, and I feel guilty now because it wasn't him.
You found out who it was.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I can't even tell you. Well, it actually wasn't a rogue mod. It was people who were timing out people because they personally didn't like them, and it was DC related. So I'll just leave it at that.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Good old DC.
Yeah. Do you miss them? I don't.
I mean, I come back like I'll finish up what I'm doing in the true crime community, because I was prison community for a while, and then in September, this viral video.
Prison community.
What?
It's just the way you said it. People are going to think that you were in prison for years.
Girl, I'll tell you this much: you're safer in the prison community than any other community on YouTube. They don't SWAT you. They don't.
You get me to go over there forever. You said, and it sounds interesting. I'm going to go over. That's it.
The thing is it's weird that you're safer hanging out with felons than you are housewives.
Well, because snitches get stitches, and around here, people are dropping DMs left and right.
No joke, right? So, have you seen that video I'm talking about, though? That viral video?
Which one? Because I do, I get into other shit all the time.
It was like early September. This little girl
on Billy the Fridge's the other night.
What?
I was on Billy the Fridge's channel the other night on his live.
Why does that sound so familiar?
He was Onision's best friend. Remember him?
Okay. Oh, I watched that special
video, because I don't know if I've seen it actually. I don't know which one. I remember when you said something about it.
Like later or whatever. I'll DM it to you later. But it's this little girl, and she's screaming and like throwing a hellacious fit, and she's with her dad, and it's supposed to be like a custody exchange where the dad drops them off.
I know which one you're talking about. Yep.
The Sophie Long case, right?
Yep. Yeah. And then you start getting into the criminal community, and then it's like, I don't like those bitches either. So it's tough, man. It's tough.
Kind of on the other side, away from the Laura Kecks and the Molly Golightly's. Like, they don't hang out where I hang out in the true crime, so it's kind of cool. And I made a couple friends. Like, I'm only gonna hang out with some down ass bitches. I'm not gonna hang out with no, stupid motherfuckers.
I hear you, sister.
I mean, like, I have hung out with some stupid motherfuckers, but they turned. They weren't that way originally. You know what I mean?
Well, here's a funny little tidbit. Well, no, finish your thought. So I know what you're talking about. What about that Sophia Long case or whatever? What about it?
I called that shit right away. That dad was a scammer.
Oh, you knew it?
That he was using parental alienation. No one touched that little girl. You know what I mean? Like, all this shit, right? Yeah. Well, like, just recently, like as of last night or the night before, his wife left him. He's been cheating on some girl he found in one of the groups, and he's basically letting the little girl go back to her mom. Like, not, you know what I mean? His attorneys offer to do pro bono, but he's like, I'm going to represent myself. And, you know, he doesn't want to come up with any of the receipts for the GoFundMe that he raised fucking $250,000 on. You know what I mean? Like, it was some serious shit, girl. And oh my God. Tonight they were dropping bombs. I was like,
you know what I've been watching lately? The Orrin and Orson kids.
Yes, I've been watching that too.
Because you know those adoptive parents are going to jail, right?
Oh God, yes.
Sooner or later, they're going to jail. I mean, there's no
language is just like
shit makes sense, and they were the only ones that had access, and yeah, I'm sure
their language though was just like what Chris Watts was when the cops were there when after he reported
with the self fucking soothing, rocking back and forth and hugging himself and shit. Right. That's what happens when someone gets backed into a corner and they're guilty of something, right? Yeah, I saw that too.
And this creator, 10 to Life, she's like got almost 100,000 subscribers. She's grown really fast.
I meant to sub her because she's in on that Orrin Orson stuff, and also
not my friend.
I just haven't done it yet, but I will.
She don't like me.
Oh, okay, well then I won't.
Well, no, I support you because she's on the other side of this whole CPS case. She supports the dad.
Okay.
Well, she tonight did the Orrin and Orson update along with the Michael Long update. And she outed the dad. Like, she's like, I don't support that fool anymore. But she called me a troll and shit. And I'm like, what do you mean I'm a troll? Like, for your inconsistencies, you lying, like, lady, you? You know what I mean? Like,
so basically because you disagreed with her, and I know the research that you do into shit, so I believe you're a troll because you disagreed with her, right?
Pretty much. Because I caught some whoppers, and I was like, girl, ain't gonna go over, you know? But anyway, so I've been over there doing that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go investigate all that.
You should. You should.
Don't worry, I'll represent.
Repping. But like, you know what's funny is this girl over in that community, Chrissy, that I made friends with. I made friends with a couple people, like this lady Queen Bee, and this other lady Pam, and this other lady.
Right? I've seen her in chats too. You know when you recognize names that you've seen, like the Queen Bee lady. I recognize that name.
There's a couple of Queen Bees, so like you might not have the right one. You never know.
Well, I don't think it's crime community, but like in the outskirts of the crime stuff. I think I've seen. Yeah.
Well, like, just like the DC is a subdivision of a couple drama communities. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just one. And like this girl, Chrissy, was like, she shut down her true crime channel and she started this channel, Save Your Drama for This Mama, and started a drama channel. And she was DMing with me and she's like, you said you used to be in the drama community. I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I've been checking some channels out. And I'm thinking she's going to say like Nick Schneider and, you know, like Rich Lux or something. And she's like, this lady Diane and this lady Randy. And I'm like, what?
Drama community.
I'm like, that's my hometown right there. Like,
that's so funny.
My stomping ground. I'm like, you're not, because it's funny because there's different drama communities. She could have went to a lot of different ones and she went here. And I was like, holy shit, that's too funny that.
No, like fucking Patty Page and Trisha Paytas. Like, that's not our drama community is really not like
it's like a subdivision. That's what I call it.
It is. And obviously, Negs and Katie stake claim to the fact that they started it or whatever. Oh, by the way, I got in trouble by Helen Rickiel yesterday because she's mad. And listen, I'm not even going to tell you the source or whatever, but I was laughing with this person about, they posted Katie was like going to shit her pants in the car or something. And I don't watch or whatever, but anyway, for whatever reason, they closed in on her face and she had like brown stuff coming out of the corners of her mouth.
Oh,
it was very disturbing. So I was actually laughing with this other person. And then the next thing I know, Helen is pissed because she was like, Holly, don't you know that is because of her weight loss surgery? Because she can't absorb nutrients. What are you saying, Helen? That the nutrients backed up in a brown form out of the corners of her mouth? Like, what are you talking about? And then she leaves and started saying, "I support a rapist, CJ."
Oh Lord!
Helen did this to me, Helen, because I, to dog me out because she was butthurt that I laughed at Katie having brown stuff coming out of the corners of her mouth. Listen, the nutrient absorption issue is not a fucking a side effect of weight loss surgery itself. In it of itself. That's all I said to her. You see her going to take out dinners every night and drinking all the time. It clearly says she's an alcoholic. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm no one to judge anybody, but like when somebody has brown shit coming out of the sides of their mouth and they're in their car in a live stream shitting their pants, you want me to have empathy because they went through some sort of horrible weight loss surgery? Get the fuck out of here. I don't have any sympathy for her. Just saying.
Like, I'm not gonna like cheer on her downfall or her fucking addiction because I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, but I will laugh at her shit all day because you know what? She's done some fucking shitty things to people.
Absolutely.
And Helen's a sweetheart. I adore her. But like, you know,
I love her, but then I find out she's coming for me, and like I was shocked by that. Truly fucking shocked, man.
CJ's accusers say he didn't do it now.
Right, and the video's on my channel. So like the only reason is that Smoke Breezy 5 decided to deflect when his criminal record came out that he pistol whipped a pregnant woman and stole her purse. When that came out, he went after CJ and started calling him a rapist, and he's been drudging up all this shit. Now, all of a sudden tonight, Dave, for the first time ever, sees the very first video, the incriminating one, and I got to go through all this shit again. Then I find out through all these fucking DMs that Helen is in Dave's dogging me out, making it like I support a fucking rapist. And the only reason I'm saying that she did that is because she's mad that I did not feel empathy towards Katie having brown in the corners of her mouth. And if it is thrush, because I was like, I thought thrush was white.
Time, dude. She doesn't take her fucking fault, dude.
Thank you. Then I'm supposed to feel bad for somebody who has, cocaine sitting on your countertop and you fucking drove drunk and just got arrested and could have killed somebody. Sorry, Helen, I don't have empathy for that. And if you want to try to get me to feel bad for her, if y'all remember, my interaction with her was that she made me cry. That's how mean she was to me. So no, sorry, don't feel bad. Sorry, just saying. I don't know. It just hurt my feelings that Helen would dog me out. That's a weird one for me. You know what I mean?
Well, Helen, like, I don't know. She rode hard for her for a long time. I thought that she left Katie's group, but I don't know.
Apparently not. I understand, Julia, and I get it, you guys. Everyone who's saying that it is thrush and it caused scabs. When me and Savage were making fun of her about it, it was, it's. I don't even know what to say. And I didn't even say anything about it. I just laughed. Do I wish harm on anyone? No. Do I want the woman to be sick? No. She said a lot of nasty shit about me too in the past. So y'all don't know that history either. Do I feel sorry for her? No. If you have thrush because of your weight loss surgery and I'm supposed to feel bad for you, I just don't, because you have been very cruel to people. Does anybody, some people who are just like, oh, in the chat right now, that's thrush, Holly, feel bad for her. Do you know that she called my friend, I haven't seen her in forever either, but called somebody's grandfather and asked them about the woman's rape, or if they were pregnant from a rape incident? A grandfather.
Yeah.
Let's not forget what happened with the Delphi woman. Right, Camp?
Oh, Oh, not the Delphi. Oh, wait, the Delphi woman.
Wasn't it when she ran up on the Delphi, the mom, and was like?
It wasn't Delphi. It was another case in Indiana. She ran up on the mom and was like, "Where is Ella Lee or whatever the baby's name?"
Thank you. I'm sorry, my bad. Like, listen, just because I say stuff incorrectly, because I don't pay enough attention, that's the problem. I am a lazy motherfucking YouTuber. I tell you guys this all the time. Don't hold me to exactly what I'm saying, but Cap knows exactly what I'm talking about. Was that not grimy, Cap? What did she do? She ran up on the missing girl.
It was an infant, and she ran up on the mom and was like, "Where's the baby? Where is Ella Lee?" or whatever the baby's name was.
Yes.
Delphi is another city in Indiana.
Delphi. You know what I'm saying? So, do I feel bad that she's got scabs, crusty scabs in the corner of her mouth, and I have sympathy for that? No. Sorry.
Yeah.
I feel more sorry for so many people in so many worse situations, and a lot of them were victims of her, actually, to be honest.
Yeah,
the only person she made cry.
That's the baby's name, Amaya.
Amaya. Thank you, Julia. Thank you.
I don't think did they ever find her? I don't remember. You know what sucked about that day too? Because I was like,
I think that not a cold case now, Cap? I think it's a cold case. I can't remember.
After the Bella Morte stuff happened with Grandpa.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say her name, but yeah.
He was steadily doxing that whole summer.
Mm-hmm.
And it happened in May with Bella Morte, and I did not like that shit. I
remember because we already made amends by then, and you were feeling uncomfortable still being her friend.
And I was one of her mods at this time, and I was in her mod, and I was like, "Fuck this, dude!" So I stopped the mod chat and just started kind of backing up because I still had close friends that were close to her, and I was never that close to her, so it was no skin off my ass to kind of back up. But I didn't want to make my friends feel uncomfortable, and I just I spoke very upfront about how I felt about what she did. Like in the mod chat,
your position. A lot of people understood your position.
Don't fucking you know what I mean? Like, okay, you're gonna question her sexual assault, but it's another thing that you're gonna call her grandpa and say that shit, dude. Like, both were bad, but grandpa is way too far. Then in June,
I almost think that was not when we first made up, because we had already made up before that, because you felt bad that you made me cry, and you said you were sorry, and I forgave you. And then after that, no, I think honest to God, I think when the Belmorte stuff happened is when we became like good friends.
Yeah, I think
around that time, because I never dropped a DM or sold you. That was when I was like, I felt sorry for you, dude, because you were clearly uncomfortable with her behavior, and you're like, I don't know what to do.
Because you were mad at CJ because of the mod thing. He did. That was May of 2019, and we bonded over the two creators that we supported the most being total fucks.
Yeah, they hurt us. That's what it was. Yeah.
Because people were holding us accountable for their shit. That's basically.
We made up a long time ago, but we've been close friends in May. It'll be 2 years.
Oh my God. It's crazy.
Anniversary, May of 2021, y'all. Look for it. We're going to do something fun.
No, for real. Okay, so for that summer, June, I think she was kind of quiet. And then in July, she yelled at me for the first time. And you're only
in summer. It was sometime that summer, and she fucking treated you. Oh God, I was so. And you were like,
yelled at me and Kit Kat for being in Sam Telfer's chat after she had been in Sam Telfer's chat all week.
Yes.
So we were like, oh, okay, you're friends again. So we'll come over here and talk. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck off. I've been nothing but.
I remember it clearly.
So then in August, late August, early September, she started in with telling people to call CPS on Savage. Now, I don't fucking like Savage. Fuck Savage.
I know. Listen, I wasn't.
You're not going to call CPS on no one on my fucking, in my presence. Fuck you. You piece of shit.
I feel you. I've called her out. Savage and I have come to blows, and everybody knows that too. But I will say recently, she said to me last night, just last night, uh, she she was like, she actually was trying to talk to somebody else in the drama community, or not the drama community, in Boyd. I don't want to mention names or whatever, but she actually tried to give the same advice that you said to her to somebody else last night. She was like, "That's not a good look," and she was like, "I used to do that," and she was like, "I'm trying to be better." I don't know. I'm not gonna try to sell you on it, but I feel like Savage. I don't think would do that type of shit. She doesn't roll like that anymore. And for me, the acceptance of that is recent. It's very recent.
She's like more of when she used to do fuck shit or whatever, it was more of just general doxing, not CPS calling or swatting.
Right. And to have CPS call, like, I get it. That was so
it was fucking gross, dude. No matter how much I fucking hate you, just like
I can't even remember why Katie called see, what was it about?
She was mad about
I can't remember why what was she accused Savage of, though? It was disgusting.
Oh, just all kind of random disgusting shit. But she was mad about Savage and Mama Beth and Pirate and all them and Shannon.
That's what it was. Yep.
Getting in an argument with Janie when Janie had
Janie McBaney. I remember now.
Yes, that's what it
was. Right, and no matter what, right, like you said, whatever Savage fuck shit and bullshit she fucking did, she absolutely did not deserve that fucking targeting CPS call on her, because there's no way in hell that fucking Katie thought that Savage was like, you reserve that type of shit for when it's really warranted. I will never fault Diane or anybody else who called on, truthfully, Trisha that night when she was taking the blood bath and had a minor in her house. Okay, that's a real fucking situation. Am I right? Never fault any. I wouldn't do it personally, but I would never fault any of them for doing that.
17, I wouldn't have, but like, remember that one girl though?
Which girl?
That one girl, or not girl, woman that like beat the fuck out of her like 6-year-old. Like, you didn't see it, but you could see it. Ledbetter or whatever her name was.
Ledbetter. I think that's her name. Yeah, Ledbetter, right? That's that, right?
Yeah, that was probably the only one that I've seen that I felt was CPS worthy.
Right, like, I agree.
She would getting faded in front of her kid, telling her kid to cuss online.
Yes.
And that wasn't enough. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have called over that, even though I don't agree with it.
Right.
But that boy tried to like get her attention, and she beat the fuck out of him.
So, oh God, I literally am getting a pain in my stomach right now just recalling it. Yeah, right. And like I said, I would never fault anybody for that time. Anything else that was done to TT, not fair probably. But that one time that CPS was called, I absolutely will not. I would not personally have done it because her daughter was older then. However, what you're saying is the stuff with Katie on Savage was foul. Like, it was unnecessary, because there's no way that she thought that anybody in Savage's proximity, and I didn't even get along with Savage at that time, but I would say it was fucking unnecessary, and it was foul.
I think I get along with Sam Telfer now. I think she's funny, whatever. Okay, and there was a point in time where I didn't get along with her. I didn't get along with her. I didn't get along with Savage. They were friends, and Sam was already a grandma, and Savage was becoming a grandma. And there was something about them talking about their grandkids that I liked. It showed a real and loving side.
I agree that they're real human beings. Yeah.
As much as I disliked them, I would have never, ever thought to reach out and touch their life regarding their grandbabies. Like, that's fucking sick, dude. Like, why would you ever want to do? Are you at 7-Eleven or something?
No, Misfit Johnny just texted me something that is interesting to what we're talking about.
Or alarm for fucking 7-Eleven.
No, that's my phone alarm.
I thought you were leaving 7-Eleven or something.
No, I agree 100% with what you're saying. Like, you are absolutely right. I feel like they were kind of hard bitches as far. They made me cry, all of them. You guys, a lot of you guys in the chat don't remember me like 4 or 5 years ago when I got in the drama community, and people made me cry.
Dude, like, my panel, fucking Katie's making you cry, and then you get off and you went over to Sam's panel and you got more upset.
And then they made me cry more. Like,
yeah, it was shitty. It was terrible. It was a terrible night in the drama community. It
they
was
were really, they were really mean to me. Don't even say they weren't. The thing about Telfer was that she was fucking throwing it in my face. She was calling what was Yuri's first girlfriend's name? I can't even remember her name now.
Oh, Luna.
Luna Moon. She was calling her grasshopper good job because Luna Moon had doxed me in RV Davy, a convicted pedophile's chat, who had other pedophiles supporting him, doxed me in there and doxed my son's full name. And my son got a phone call.
Oh, God.
So that's why I was so upset, right? But like, man, I'm so much stronger than that now. I'm in a fucking armadillo. I'm just saying, like, I get what I know exactly what you're saying about how when they became grandmas and stuff. And me and Telfer aren't at odds. We don't even talk about each other.
But I can tell that they really loved those babies and that they were not unfit grandmothers.
And so for anybody to call somebody out for that, when Katie doesn't even have a kid, let alone a grandkid,
right,
was gross to do that to her. Yeah, I agree. And I didn't even like Savage at the time, and I still knew it was wrong.
Yeah, and it's like, I still don't like Savage, but like videos of her talking about her granddaughter or videos of her like at her granddaughter's birthday, I think those videos are awesome. I think they're cute, and I think that like it shows like a genuine side of her, and that it shows me that she's not maybe such a fucking horrible person like I think. And I enjoy that content she puts out.
I feel the same way about Telfer. I remember her feeding her grandkid and so cute. And it had a high chair, and I was like, a little taken aback.
To see it gives you like like they're not such a bad person after all. Doesn't mean you got to be their friend. They're still dicks in the drama community, but you know that they're not like this fucking, like, no matter what, you know what I mean? Like, you get mad at somebody, get fucking mad, but like these kids, like, they're super innocent. So I don't know.
That's the thing. I don't think in that particular scenario, someone like Katie, when she did that to Savage, doesn't actually
like fuck with their adult.
Right. She thinks she's fucking with Savage. She doesn't think about the fact that Savage's grandkid might have to go sit in a fucking interrogation room with a CPS worker and ask and question, and it could be traumatizing, you know what I mean? In that moment. And I don't think that unless you are a parent, which I think is what is lacking in Katie, to be honest, or, even the way she treats her animals, to be honest, like, I just think there's a difference.
Listen, even when, Nick and Debbie and all them were plastering my son's video all over the place, I never thought once that I could call CPS on them. Never. And that was the worst thing that ever happened to me, that triggered me the most. And it literally, like, I mean, eventually, like, it didn't bother me because it was out there and who cares, whatever.
It still bothers me that was done to you.
But I never thought once that I'm going to call CPS on these motherfuckers.
No, your retaliation. No. And also, for people who don't know, you were busy doing damage control in your personal life because of that. And nobody thought about that or gave a fuck about that. That was horrible. What? Honest to God, I swear to God, I think that's when, like,
I was on your panel when that thing happened too. That was crazy, right?
Yeah, I know. It was horrible, man. And I will never forget.
You have a channel, and I'm like, no, I didn't know how to answer that. You know what I mean? I was just like, what?
There is no, well, that's because my son, our kids are the same. Do you know right now that
that channel's gone now, but you know what I mean? Like,
right. Well, my son couldn't even start a channel because he had been on my panel, and right now he just got brought back up again recently, and is getting shit from this new factor.
Like, I was gonna make a Mama Beth video, and I never did, like a troll type video, and immediately my DMs flooded with the interview with her daughter with that one creator, and different things regarding like her kid. Like the only thing I've ever said regarding her kid was that I told her, I'm like, stop telling people your daughter's protected by the cartel. Like, just stop. No, it's not even close to true. So stop. You know, and that's the only thing I ever said. But other than that, like, I don't want anything to do with that shit with her daughter. That's some grimy shit that motherfucker did, calling up her kid, dude. I don't care if her kid's an adult either. It's still fucking gross.
I remember you never supporting that and being grossed out by it.
Captain.
Saying like, oh, so nobody on that side supported me. No, I did, raising my hand. Fuck you. I always spoke out against fucking fuck shit against you.
Can you hear Miss Jenny? Cap.
What's that?
Can you hear me, Captain?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was talking.
No, that's good. I just want to make sure you guys could hear me.
Yes, I hear you. How are you doing?
Good. I miss you.
I had to like uninstall all my socials besides YouTube.
I'm sorry, because you know I'm not down with the Twitter either, but I cannot at this point. Just what I was telling you about like my son being involved somehow. Captain, right now they're saying he's fake. He doesn't even exist.
Whatever, he gets an animal.
I take super chats to support him, even though he's 22. But whatever, that's the thing right now. So anyway, I can't even finish my sentence because I'm laughing. Like here, like this is what's so funny because we don't even like Jenny. You see how we like these other people right now sit up on those fucking panels and like the three of us are talking about family and OG stuff and like it's not even on our radar. I just want to put that out there.
No, it's not. It's really not.
No, and I was gonna say something else. I totally forgot.
China said I was homely as a kid. Nobody, I don't believe that. First of all, and nobody.
But I survived. So
Jesus,
that cracks me up.
And no, whoever flower power was at you. I'm not a grandma. I'm a great grandma. You're too old. You're not too old, lady. I buy denture paste. So don't tell me about being old. Fuck out of here.
Shit, I have a friend that became a grandma at 32. So
wow.
I can't even imagine. Like I remember lecturing my son is such a nerd. He had a box of condoms in his drawer from the time he was like 13. And at around 7, they don't expire, you guys, for like 10 years, some of them. And I all of a sudden, like I went to put a bunch of pencils in there when he was like 16 and there were some missing. And I was like, well, I'm not going to quit, because I thought to myself, well, at least he used them or whatever. But like, we're very close. Like, it's not. So I actually said something to him when we were in the car one night. I was like, yeah, I know. He gave them to his friend who actually ended up knocking up his girlfriend anyway.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, God.
He still to this day hasn't had an actual girlfriend.
Oh.
So the fact that he didn't, well, I think he probably got laid at college. I don't want to talk about it. It's weird, but like I always put the condoms in there, so I did not want to be a grandma at that age. Now I want to be a grandma. Do something, John.
Do something. Do something.
Need a baby around me.
I need a baby.
Yeah, I don't picture me being like a grandma anytime soon. Well, my son's 15 now, but he's like kind of immature, little gamer kid. Like I don't.
Oh, that's what we were talking about. We were talking about your son's YouTube channel and how they fucking use that against you and all that gross shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was bullshit.
Yeah, right. Again, for me, I felt like the stuff, the stuff that Katie, with the stuff that she did with the grandpa call and that I honest to God, that to me, I don't even think we were great friends at that time, Captain. I think we were friendly, but I don't think we talked on the phone like we do. That probably bothered me. I think just because I could put myself in that situation because my son, you know what I mean? That what they did to you with that shit probably bothered me as far as like doxing type shit more than anything else that was done to anyone else, to be honest. Like it really bothered me. Like I couldn't even understand how someone could do that. I don't what have you ever done on the fucking interwebs that was so bad that it was deserving of somebody to pry into your kid's fucking YouTube, post your kid's YouTube channel.
Gotta put it out there right though. My son put the link on their comments because I just made a video about them. They didn't go looking for him.
Yeah, but Captain, they exploited him.
But what bothered me about it was that they tried to make it seem like her son and Captain weren't getting along, or they had some kind of a strange relationship. You know what I mean?
No, like, they made it like it was a strange relationship. He's a teenager. They probably fought daily.
Well, that's how
probably made him eat his vegetables and do his homework.
Exactly.
Like, he hated me on the video. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But like, it's like, you know what I mean? If some kid sent me a link like that to one of these fucking creators, one of their kids, I would fucking not put it up, dude. Yeah. I would not have nothing to do with it, and I never had.
No, right, exactly. Because somebody did that shit, and they probably their panties were wet, as opposed to having a moral conundrum. Hey, should I even post this? Me personally, wouldn't even question it. I would never. It wouldn't even occur to me to do that. Yet somebody else exploited it, and they got excited about doing it.
Yeah.
Gross. And those people will never have my forgiveness.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Well, look, the girl I talked to, like, she put it up for 5 minutes. She was like, "Is this even really her kid?" And she took it down. But the other one, the married couple, like, they attempted to torment me with that shit, and that was like, and then they kind of tried to insinuate that CPS should be calling me and stuff. And after I like stood up for them, even though I hated their asses, like when they were getting trolled really hard and people were saying to call CPS on them, I'm like, don't call CPS on them. Like, Nick and Jesse are fucking idiots. But do I feel like those kids are in danger? I don't. I'm sorry, I don't.
And I've said the same thing, regardless of what that dude is like. The Nick stuff, as far as like his interaction with me, has gone completely out of control. I just was in his chat supporting him during a pre-election stream that he had, and he was like, "Oh, I thought we got along." Then he went on G Mango, and he, like, every other word out of his mouth when he finally got the link was Holly. He just wanted my attention so goddamn bad. And then, Captain, you're the perfect witness, because you were the only one who would have been around long enough to know that this isn't true. His claim is that at some point when I was fighting with them on Vinny G's chat somewhere, I said to Jesse, and tell me please if this sounds like anything, y'all have heard me threaten people. Does this sound like anything I would ever say to anyone? And it's a good one, because I might use it in the future. But they claim that I said to Jesse, I'm going to beat you so bad, your face so bad, your mother won't recognize you.
I don't remember that.
He swears to death that I said
I would have laughed at that really hard, too, if you said that. Like, I would have.
I wish I would have said it. I wish I would have.
I can't imagine Holly saying that. I just can't.
It doesn't sound like anything I would say.
It doesn't sound like anything close to anything.
Right. Yeah. He said it, I mean, as recently as like a week ago, he claims that I threatened his wife and said that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they ran with that shit with your son too.
Like, he does that shit. Oh my God.
I have to go potty really quick. Sorry, Captain. I know I always do this to you. Take over. It'll literally be 2 minutes.
Jesus. But yeah, like, I'm sure he's trying to troll a reaction out of Holly. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. What have you been up to?
Not much. I haven't been in the DC shit for a while. I've been mostly over on Boyd crap lately, so I'm not keeping up too much with what's going on over there.
Neither am I. And like, see, like, so many DMs that are unanswered on Twitter and Instagram, because the DC, like, drama community uses Twitter to DM, the prison community uses Instagram to DM, and the true crime community uses Facebook to DM. So I've been over on Facebook a lot lately.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right.
A messenger with DMs. So.
Yeah. I've been just ever since PW and I kind of got together, I've been mostly over on Boyd. So I stop in every once in a while on DC stuff, but I just haven't been keeping up. So it is what it is.
Have you guys got to meet in real life yet?
What's that?
Have you guys got to meet in real life yet?
Oh, yeah, I've been there. He lives in Florida. I've been there 3 or 4 times now already. So
Oh,
I meant
cool.
to unmute and I accidentally stopped Cam.
Hey.
Hey.
No makeup, Holly. My teeth are in.
Your teeth are pretty.
Thank you.
I want to get viewed so bad. That would be so cool.
All right, I want to check in with the chat. So Magda says I investigated Nick for months, ever since he was attacking Whitty. I know you supported him in the past, but he has caused a lot of stuff on here people don't know. Oh, well, the person that knows the most about Nick right now that is here is Captain Napton. She's actually, and then
ever supported Nick.
I find that a weird thing to say. I accept by support. I think she means I did accept his apologies on several occasions.
Yeah,
and,
we truced up with him.
Right. I think she's confusing like what Captain's calling trucing up with supporting. I don't know about support. I don't know about that.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And so then actually a couple weeks ago, and I'm sitting on this video too, I tricked Vinny into he has this recording that I wanted where because Nick is still, of course, again, every once in a while, like this new group of people comes into the boy or our little sphere of influence, let's say, and he pretends like he's not racist, right? And people start buying it, and because he's kind to them. So Vinny had this clip that I knew that I had wanted. Someone had sent it to me where Nick says that Nick News Network originally, his original, he's got a million troll accounts, but N standard for something like no N-word something. And I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, so I went to Vinny's and I said, Vinny, I was like, Nick said that you made that you clipped that you put a bunch of his words together, and Vinny got all riled. I just wanted to record it, and Vinny was all riled up. He was like, I have it right now, Holly. I have it right. And Vinny and I hate each other, but he's like, I got it right now. I'll play it. He played it like 13 times, and I have it because I recorded it because that was my intention. And then it started a huge fight between the two of them because then Vinny was like, hey, dude, I didn't clip that. You actually said that it was Nick N-word news or something like that.
Summer? Did you catch him in summer on the black guys panel? And he purposely cammed up, not to his face, but to the wall where he had a Klansman flag hanging up.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't see that. But
for fuck's sake.
Did anyone record that? I'm making
with the hard R and everything.
Oh yeah. Well, So if anyone has that, send me like the clip. Just try to like. I'm lazy.
It's not his kid's godfather, I don't think, is it?
Didn't he claim that Baked Alaska was killed or something?
No, who knows?
He claimed that a couple of weeks ago while he was.
Hey, you guys, speaking of that, like, I don't know if you saw one of my last videos. This guy, Truthy Magoo, faked his death in the true crime community. And people were like,
what you were telling me about, you were like, where somebody said nobody fakes their death. And you and I were like,
yeah. No, it's funny because I was telling people, I'm like, if Truthy really has faked his death, it will be the third one that I know of.
Third one that I know of too.
You know what I mean? Stop
Damn.
it. It's sad, like one in 2018, one in 2019, and one in 2020. So yeah, Truthy was he did his fake death on December 28th, and then I always liked how Nick faked his death and came back on Easter, and he didn't even do it on purpose either.
You're right, because he should take credit for that and like his resurrection, right? Right. The car accident I think happened not in March, right? And then he came back in April around Easter. I
It was on Easter, and I remember he was like, "It's an Easter miracle," and he's like, "Damn, I didn't even think of that." Like, oh yeah,
I can't believe he's not used it yet.
I figured he would have used it. I thought he did it on purpose, but apparently he didn't.
Oh, Magda says he's trying to say his kid's godfather is baked Alaska. He would try to fucking ride the coattails of some racist fuck. Hilarious. Him and alive he was, and that he fed baked Alaska's cats while he was at the Capitol. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe that he is trying to get clout, and I don't believe he even knows the dude.
He used to go with those guys. He used to go at Ice Poseidon and Baked Alaska. Like there's video footage out there of him on a couple different YouTube channels. He's down on Fairfax where there's like protests and stuff, and he was out there protesting with his American flag. And then there's another video. It's a video. It's called like Sweet Aaron or something like that, and it's about like
oh my God, get the fuck out of here, dude. Hold on, I'm getting blown up with a bunch of weird shit.
Oh God.
The only reason I didn't block this one is because whoever is sending me this is gonna get charged, because Sean the Brit, you guys know me, I'm the laziest. I've never even struck anybody. I don't care enough typically. But once they started calling my elderly father and stuff, like even all my years in the Boynton drama, all the doxing, no one's ever gone to this extent. And I know who's doing it. And everybody in HomeBase knows who's doing it. It's
Ocean Breeze.
I don't know which one at any particular time. But the fact that you continue to do this tells me that the 201 Google number, Nick, I absolutely hope for your sake and your children's sake and Jesse's sake that you paid for a burner phone and cash to get this number. Because if it is a Google number, like the police told me, then you bought it online, or someone bought it. Somebody somewhere used a credit card, has a digital footprint, and the harassment shit is real. You can't send me naked baby pictures like you're doing. And I gave my phone to the police, you motherfucker. Jenny, didn't I come on that night and finally admit that Sean broke me down and I gave him my phone?
Yeah, you did.
Remember, I wouldn't do it. Remember? I wouldn't do it for like a month.
Yeah.
Then I finally did it, and nothing's happened in like 3 weeks probably. And now I have all this, and just keep going. Keep digging yourself a deeper hole. Because you're gonna end up, I don't know what you probably won't go to jail. You'll probably have to pay a fine or something. There will at least be a newspaper article or something, and people will see it. What are you doing? Nothing
Captain,
that any of us women have said here tonight on the panel deserves someone messaging me this shit. And you're so dumb. You're so dumb that at 4:39 in the morning, you think you can blame this on anyone else besides Nick or someone who's friends with Nick, because we're talking about Nick. Common sense, motherfuckers. Don't underestimate my intelligence.
Can I address something right now, Holly?
Do you see the chat, Captain?
Yeah, I see it. Ocean Breeze, you must have just got here, because we were actually reminiscing about that, how I made her cry and shit. So don't try to call me out. It ain't gonna work, sweets.
Yeah, you're a little late to the party with that one.
Again, that's probably Nick, because the people like Noodles, Camille, they haven't been around enough.
Nick, though, because Nick wasn't even around then. I think that's a different girl.
I don't know. I think that he pays enough attention to know that you and I have discussed it before.
That's true. That's true.
That's what I think. I mean, this is how sick and invested people are. And this is how people underestimate. Well, no. You'd overestimate me to think that I would actually get that deep, because I'm not that invested, and I typically wouldn't. But Sean the Brit fucking got on me for 3 days in a row. And he was like, just go let them have nothing. The police are not your enemy. Just go do. And I wasn't the one who called them. Subscribers called. They had 3 calls saying that they witnessed me on a live stream, and the police department already knew who I was, because when I did the stream house, they are from 2 years, not last March, the March before, right? They already, or was it last March? I don't remember. They already knew this shit. And so the police reached out to me about this last shit with the child porn stuff being sent to my phone. I didn't call them. It's some people were concerned. And actually, I have 2 people's names, their screen names, who called. They weren't even ashamed. They were just looking out for me. You know what I mean? They were like, I want to let you know. And the only reason they knew where I lived is because of my multiple doxings. And the police asked me for my phone, and I refused to give my phone. Not because I was hiding anything, but I didn't think it was that serious. I thought it would subside. And then I have not done anything. And then tonight they turn around and do the same fucking shit. It's so stupid, man. I finally cracked on. I can't even tell you guys because I've got a lot going on in my life.
Oh, hey, Noodles. What's going on, dude?
I think it was 3 weeks ago when I finally gave my phone. I know it was after Christmas. And they only had it for 45 minutes. I sat in my car in the parking lot. It was 45 minutes they had my phone. And then they explained everything to me, and they said, in modern day and age, a lot of crimes are not somebody stealing your purse at the Walmart. This is the type of shit. And they explained everything to me. And then that's when they told me about how people obtain Google numbers, and that they have to typically use a credit card. And unless it's a burner phone that they paid for cash, and if you continue to harass somebody to a certain point, they will. It's not even hard. This one cop, he told me in my driveway, they dropped my phone back off to me. He was like, they can actually like check surveillance or whatever if somebody does buy a burner phone sitting at their desk at their police department. It's that easy. It's one phone call. It's so stupid. I don't even want it to come to this. Jenny, why didn't they just stop?
I don't know. I don't know.
But I did tell you that day. Remember, I told everybody that day that I gave them my phone. I sat in the fucking parking lot.
Yeah.
I don't understand why somebody would go to this extent. Unless where do you buy? You could go to a place and buy a burner phone, right? And get a separate number for that.
Yeah, see, contrary to popular belief over on that side, I don't do shit like that. So I don't know.
Well, I don't either. I just know that they told me that a Google number, 9 times out of 10, someone uses a credit card.
Yeah, because you're going to get that online. So
and they said right, and that cop told me he doesn't even have to leave his fucking desk to get that information. It's
right.
that simple. It's that simple.
Right.
So why somebody would continue to even text me right now from the same number that sent me naked baby pictures when I already told you? I'm so grateful to my Sean the Brit right now.
Well, I see Noodles in the chat. Hey, Noodles, who's texting Holly right now at 4:45 in the morning?
Is that really him, though?
I don't know, but I see him. Looks like him.
Well, it's one of 4 people, and we all know that. And even if one of them isn't the one, the other 3 know about it. It's just so stupid. Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't want to do this to you. Don't you understand that? I don't want to press charges and all this. I don't want it to get that deep. Why are you getting this deep with me? I will not be fucking harassed to this extent, though. God, I wish Sean the Brit was up. He will absolutely verify that he fucking yelled at me and he was on the phone. I went there. I fucking absolutely fucking gave them my phone finally. It took me forever, Jenny, didn't it, to do it? Because I didn't want to do it. It's stupid.
Well, you're not the one doing this shit to them. They're doing it to you.
Why can't they just leave me alone?
I don't know. That I don't know.
Well, now they're going to have to. And they're probably going to get charged. I probably won't press charges. They'll probably just like get their information and be like, stop doing this or whatever. That's what a waste, by the way, of fucking police resources.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, somebody's kid could be missing or got kidnapped or being sold into fucking child slavery. What the fuck is wrong with you people? You sick fucks. I can sit up here on my soapbox all day long and tell you noodles that your dick is small because it is. And I saw it and so did Jenny and we laughed and laughed. You're so fucking butthurt. You're so tiny dick hurt that you gotta blow up my phone and try to set me up for child. You dumb fuck. Don't treat me like I'm fucking stupid. What a bunch of idiots. I
him naked.
What's that, Captain?
Did you guys really see him naked?
Unfortunately, yes.
How? What the hell?
Well, he's trying to instill doubt in the community, but Captain Napton, of all people, you will appreciate this. So what happened was somebody porned somebody else who they're supposed to be friends with, but this is how grimy they are. They're all backstabbers to each other. Everyone's trying to step on each other's big, fat, baseball glove looking heads that they have. Noodles and Camilla, I'm talking about you. They'll step on each other's fat ass head to get one up on them, even when they're all in cahoots together, and try to get views, subs, whatever they want to do. And then one of them porned the other one. And then someone sent me the clip of the porn. Well, funnily enough, Waffles, and people will say Blue Waffles has 10,000 accounts. Dude, he has 3 computers and they all have towers. Okay, like he's not that sophisticated, but what he does do, I call him Dexter, man. He showed me in the video where the person that porned the other person, they had a tiny little penis, and they were probably never expecting that someone would recognize the rest of their environment.
Mm-hmm.
But Waffles showed me a fucking screen by screen thing where you can tell it's somebody's kitchen with the exact same rug and the exact same chair and the exact same side of the table and the exact same jeans with the zipper that they had, like, I guess, pretended like they were going to put their hand in their pants one time before. He has it all. And he matched them up. And I looked at it, and I am telling you that and Captain Napton, I think it's called, what is that called? It looks like a little robin's egg in a bird's nest. This penis. There's a condition.
It's embarrassing.
It's a micro penis, but there's a condition that causes it.
It's embarrassing.
It's the smallest penis I've ever seen on.
Yeah, me too.
Adult. Jenny calls it a chihuahua penis, but I feel like that's generous. And we know whose it is.
Whoever it belongs to, I'm sorry. That's all I can say.
Well, I know who it belongs to because I can see them sitting in the same chair in the same fucking kitchen with the same rug under their feet with the same jeans. And that's not my fault, dude. That's not my fault.
I mean, it's bad. It's bad.
The liar man says it would take less than a day to trace a number. Sending you watermark baby pictures is not porn. Sean told you that. Abe told you that. G told you that. But you got to play the video.
No. I never said it was porn because they actually, this is how dumb they are. They try to set somebody up for child porn with actual, like stock photos of babies.
Oh, God.
But it could, when I talk to the police, it actually shows genitalia. So even though it's stock photos or it's pictures from someone's public Facebook of their children, which, and think about that. Think about what sick fuck sat there through people's Facebooks to find a picture of some rando changing a diaper. That's what they did. That's what they're sending me. Yes, it's public. No, it's not actually child porn. But you know what it is? It's called harassment. Because I didn't ask for this picture over and over, and I have hundreds sent to me 3, 4, 5 a.m. in the morning. So it doesn't matter if it's actual child porn. It's called cyber harassment, son. So take a fucking seat. Don't you lie and lie badly. Take a seat, son. I don't lie.
See what a shit
messages live. How do I lie? It's harassment, is what it is. And you think any judge that sits there and looks at the type of harassment, I don't care if it's licensed stock photos of a kid's ass who's 3 or somebody's personal Facebook photo changing a diaper where you cropped it and zoomed in on the kid's penis.
Oh my God, really?
That's what you're sending me. And so, no, so somebody lecturing me about that not being child porn technically doesn't matter. That's what the police told me.
No, zooming in on it sexualizes it, and that's fucking sick, dude.
Well, Captain, this person in the chat apparently knows more than me, right?
That's
out of here.
Why you gotta troll like that? Like, be a better troll. Do better. Do better. That's gross. Don't make baby pictures. That's so young.
Oh, Magda, I already knew it was Jory that he was talking to when I guess somebody said today that he was like, I've been talking to a big guy, a pretty big name in the boy. Jory, Jenny, that's who he's talking about. Guess what? You know what? I'll fly down tomorrow to Jory's house. How about that?
Sorry, Holly. I had to take care of something there in the chat.
Okay.
Don't you ever fucking talk about Pennywise again, you motherfucker.
Unfucking real.
Now people are talking about your dude. What the fuck is wrong with people? Jesus Christ.
I mean, you guys, this is it right here. And I will show it over and over and over again because all it does is show my innocence. This is what someone's sending me right now. A baby pic where they zoom in and then it says, the messages say, hold on, wait for it. He will plant. Oh wait, there's too many. Sorry. It says he will plant child porn on your phone. No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't. I'm so glad Sean the Brit was right. He was like, you can't just ignore it. They're gonna definitely continue. He was so right. It was the right thing to do. And like the fact that I never thought in my lifetime that anybody could do shit so gross that I would actually have to get the police involved. I don't even strike people. That's how much I don't give a fuck about it.
Exactly.
When you're doing this type of shit, you're gonna get in trouble. And actually, you know what got to me, Cap? What Sean said to me, he was like, Holly, this is like if somebody gets fucking assaulted, or if you were sexually assaulted and you said nothing because you didn't want to be bothered, and then you didn't prevent several other people from suffering the same fate. And he's right. He was right. If I didn't do something that day where I finally gave him my phone, that I would be I would be allowing them to continue to do this to someone else in the future. And I can't have that on my conscience. I can't.
No,
it's not okay.
Yeah, naked babies is like really not the way to go. Like that's really fucked up.
Babies.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, I mean, right. And the person in the chat was right. That when Abe was like screaming at me, Holly, that's not child porn, that's stock photos, but dude, it's still cyber harassment. Don't you get that? And it's leading to a bad place.
Holly, okay, you said that they zoomed in on the baby's genitalia though, right?
Yeah, several times in other photos. Yeah.
Stock photo or not, that sexualizes an infant, and that's fucking disgusting.
Well, I didn't even realize that had happened until it was mentioned to me that after I got my phone back, they said that they cropped it or something, and I was like, cropped? Or no, they actually asked me. There were 3 at the bottom after like 15, and it was like zoomed in or whatever, and he was like, let me just ask you about this, and I looked at it, and he said, did you crop that? And I was like, why would I crop it? And he was like, well, and then he explained just what you said.
Yeah,
He was like, well, you know, they just want to make sure that I didn't fucking crop the images.
right.
Well, then I said, you can see that that's a incoming whatever. And he was like, we just want to make sure.
Nasty.
Unfucking real, dude. This is unreal. I don't even know what to say. We will plant child porn on your phone. That's what it says over and over. 4:52 a.m.
Oh God, are you serious? Jesus.
You can't show a picture from WebMD of somebody wiping A&D ointment on a baby's butt with a message right above it 15 times that says, we will plant child porn on your phone. You can't. There's no, you're getting nervous now, which is why you're doing this, because now you know you think you're gonna scare me not to go back there tomorrow to the police department. I'm absolutely gonna go back now.
Yeah, you have to.
No kidding.
You don't have a choice.
Right, and the reason isn't even for me, because these people, I'm untouchable. You're gonna do it to somebody else and set somebody up. What if that was on somebody's phone that their girlfriend saw, and when they were 16, they had, I don't know. There's so many different scenarios that this could go wrong for so many people that if you think that just because you can't get me on it, I'm not going to allow you to continue to do this. You're mentally ill. These people are mentally ill. They have to be.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
I don't even understand.
Stress mess. I think her number was doxed a long time ago.
Who, me?
Yeah, because they asked how they got your number.
Oh, it was just doxed recently, though. This all started when it was doxed, like very, like, I think, I don't even know, Jenny, maybe Thanksgiving time, but it was on G Mango's chat, and there were like 300 people in there, and he clicked on letting Camillo in, and it was a full screen of my full name, phone number, and address.
Oh my God.
And that's when it started. That's when this shit to my actual phone started.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So gross. I'm getting so tired.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go too. I just want to say that I got a screenshot from Abby's chat. Botter is in Abby's chat saying, "Are you going after the bat? Me and John Camillo are teaming up to go after the bat. Ask, AKA Holly."
What?
And then you got Terry Berry in there saying, "I'm down to clown the bat." And then you got Camillo in there saying, "Mark, me, and Botter are taking down the bat. Holly, hope you can join in trying to get Noodles in on the scheme too. It will work out perfectly." And like the thing is, like you four fat old loser motherfucker dudes, two of you which have hit on me and have been rejected by me, and I showed the receipts. You are pathetic, you old ass married men incels. I did not like you, and now you're sending baby pictures to my phone. And don't think that everybody sees it. Don't think the reason why you get so many thumbs down is because even people who dislike me see what you all fucks are doing. This only started since you got in, and you incriminate yourself constantly all over the fucking internet. Just because you know that I'm not there, you think it's safe to say, "Are you going after the bat? Me and John Camillo are teaming up to go after the bat, aka I'm down to all four of you." You are fucking pigs. You misogynist, sick ass pigs. How would you feel if something actually happened? Oh, they probably like it. Never mind. The doxing. What if there's some sick motherfucker sitting in the background that's hated me for years, and they happen to live 2 hours away? You don't think they're going to make the drive? Like, what is wrong with you?
Well, that's the thing, that if something, God forbid, did happen to you,
they love it. They clearly love
it. Anybody and everybody who's like exposed your address and stuff like that would be held accountable. Like they don't understand.
That's the part they're missing. I don't think that they think there's any accountability because they're older and they don't understand the way that like certain cyber bullying laws are going now. And you just can't do this to me.
Good luck with good luck with running Holly off the internet. Like, come on, what are we on? Like channel number 3 now? Like seriously, like
I think this is my 4th one.
Actually 4th, maybe. You know that's funny is I use you as an example in the true crime community with my friend Queen Bee. She got some troll up there that like got up there naked and like wagged his dick around and stuff. And I told her, I said, you know, much more serious things can happen. Like and I told her about that one night when fucking everything went dark and radio silent and your channel was gone. And
yeah, that was when they showed the Christchurch shooting.
Yeah, and I told her about that, and I'm like, you know, that shooting wasn't particularly gory, so we just thought it was a video game he was showing, and then like literally 3 minutes later, like it just went boom, everything was gone.
No email from YouTube, nothing. And you know, I had a lot of really funny videos that I had edited, and like that was actually like a lot of content that I had made. That was like my biggest channel, actually.
Yeah,
I had almost 3,000 subscribers.
Yes.
Yeah, it hurt my feelings, man. It did. And I said if it happens again, I wouldn't come back. But if it's
you gotta come back because then
if it's these people, sure if it's these people and it happens, I won't just come back. I'll come back with a fucking vengeance.
Exactly.
Like, are you kidding me?
Exactly.
You know the weird part is, Captain, and you know me better than anybody here. I don't hurt people, so like why I get this type of fucking shit, I will never understand. I'll never get it.
You don't know. You know what I mean? Like, and any hurt feelings that you have hurt, you haven't meant to, and you said sorry or whatever. You're not trying to touch anybody's real life. You know what I mean? Like, it's just too much, man.
I never even struck anybody.
I don't strike people either. Like I've literally, the only time that I have attempted to file a strike was regarding my son. Other than that, I don't care if you talk shit about me.
Well, that's because you needed to get that content in, and that's a different story, and I get that.
I don't care if you, you know what I mean? You could stream my content, you could clip my content, you could talk shit about me, talk shit about my friends, whatever. This is like fair game in the way of talking shit. Like it's YouTube, so
and I feel like if I can give it out, I absolutely should be able to take it, and I can. But when you say fair game, the shit that's being done to me right now is not fair game.
No, that's a fair game. That's some gross stuff, man.
It's over this shit. It's over the top shit for sure. All right. Well, I'm so happy that you came up and we chatted like publicly in front of everybody because like people were asking me if we're still friends. Of course we're still friends. We talk.
She took my wrench and gave it back tonight. So who knows?
No, I took everybody's and then I slowly gave them back when they came back. This is the first time you've been back.
I was just joking. Joking. Yeah, it's 2:00 my time, so it's late your time. I'm gonna go to bed.
All right. Well, I love you.
Tomorrow.
All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, chatters.
Everyone.
Thank you, chat. Oh, and you guys, if you didn't scroll back up or rewatch the chat because it's pinned right now. I know you can't click on that. Please click Captain Napton's channel because I swear I love you too, Johnny, so much. And Bella and you got Magda, Quinn, Cindy, you guys, everybody who knows me knows that I fucking so appreciate all the support that I get from you guys. And like, honestly, I mean, I was the first one who said that if without a side chat, there would be no chat. So don't think you're insignificant just because if you're somebody who doesn't have a channel. I started a channel so that people in the side chat could have a voice, and I always gave links, and now I have to jump through hoops to fucking give people links because people will try to like silence me, and it's stupid. But I just want everybody to know how much thank you, Johnny, for putting that back in there. Anyway, Captain Napton's content is really good and interesting. Her videos are really well edited, and thank you, Stress Mess. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I just want to make sure that everybody knows. Do not think that it's lost on me, and I appreciate you all. And please just open your eyes and realize what I'm saying to you. Everybody knows the first time I was doxxed, like I even talked about it tonight, was several years ago by the drama king. Nobody ever, ever did the type of shit that they're doing to me now. And the only proof I need is for you to go, and because this whole time I'm getting screenshots from other channels where they're saying they're going to do this or that to me. They're threatening me, and you are seeing live while I'm sitting here chatting with y'all the threats that they're making, that they're really doing it. So we all know who it is. I don't tell people where to go or who you can hang out with or who you can support. But if you support that type of behavior, it makes me question. I guess just like stay over there or whatever. Like, don't come here and expect to be my friend, because I don't understand how anyone could support anybody doing that type of shit to me or anybody else. I really don't do anything deserving of this level of harassment on YouTube. It's silliness. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Oh, hi, Michael Pilmer. I saw you say hi earlier, and I'm so sorry. I was going to come to your chat earlier tonight when you were doing, or I think it was yesterday, actually. My bad. I'll come over. I'll come over and see you, brother. I will. Don't think that I forgot about you. Oh, Michael Pilmer. Sub him, you guys, if he has good music content. Pagel. Thank you, Pagel. Give Barbie my love. It's okay. Don't be sorry. Listen, I'm a big girl. I'll be all right, you guys. It's just funny to me that somebody actually would send those pictures. Like, it has been so quiet. And I even said to Sean, I don't think they're going to do, like, that's why I didn't want to do it to begin with. Because I said it was a waste of time. And then I was so sure I was right. I was so sure that I was right. And I was like, I can't even believe that YouTube bullshit let me fucking actually respond to the police and let them take my phone. I was mad at Sean. And then nothing happened until tonight. And he was right. I just had to bide my time. And now it's going to be serious for some people, I think. You can't do that. You can't set, and it's so dumb how people, like, consider the source, man. That's why, honestly, you guys, I'm not trying to be mean, but that's why I think it's Camillo mostly, because I think Nick is too smart to send messages to somebody that says, I'm going to set you up for child porn and then send you stock photos of babies. It doesn't matter. It's not about the porn. It's called cyber harassment. To do that to me over and over. When you can see on my phone, they showed I had blocked 14 numbers. 14. And they keep buying more Google numbers. And that's what I was saying when the police said somewhere, somehow, nobody is taking the time to go to a store and pay in cash to get a burner phone, which means they're buying Google numbers, which means there's a digital fucking footprint. You're going to be in trouble. What are you doing? I don't want to do it to you. Stop doing this to me. Damn. You're gonna, and then everybody's gonna blame me, which is what I didn't want. Oh, Holly took down the pasta crew. I don't want to. Stop doing this, you fucking idiots. All right, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Post G chat, which G never showed up to. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. And thank you guys. Really, I'm gonna get fucking emotional. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate. Like, it keeps me going. It keeps me here. The support that I have and the people who know me and who have been here all this time. Absolutely 100%. Please go to bed knowing that you impacted my life and I'm still here for you because you take up for me. Because I'm here for you still too. All right. Love you. Bye. 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 Bye.